The story begins with the fact that two fighters fought and wanted to find out which of them is stronger, and in this battle, only one person will remain alive. The fighter runs away from the lady and does not understand what is happening and why he was in this situation, and where to hide from the enemy. And the fighter is confused. The fighter was angry and thought this lady is like an annoying ghost and she will not leave him alone, and she has excellent skills and he needs to come up with a plan. The lady continues to chase the fighter and jumped behind the enemy's back, and it is in her best interest not to leave the opponent alive, and the enemy will answer for all sins. The lady swung her sword and dealt serious damage to the opponent, and the fighter did not defend against the lady's attack, and she surprised him and the fighter froze in place. The lady does not regret her act, and the opponent deserves to be punished, and she will always fulfill the plan 100%, and the enemy is so unlucky. The lady decided her opponent must answer for everything, and she will ask a lot of questions, and she has not forgotten the past, and it is necessary to clarify the whole situation. The lady asked her opponent when he ruined her life, did he think for a moment that such a day would come, and she would avenge everything, and she was not lying. The lady swung her sword and said to the enemy, today is her turn to be the executioner, and her opponent is a pitiful victim, and she definitely won't change her mind. And at that moment, the lady struck her opponent with her sword and hopes that the enemy will remember the pain, and she believes in her beliefs and will not give up on them. The lady looks into the guy's eyes and the scoundrel is punished, but she calmed down and is not nervous, and you need to learn from mistakes, and the enemy remembered the lesson from the lady. The fighter is seriously injured and can't continue fighting, and he didn't expect the lady to be so strong and leave no chance for the enemy. The guy is at a loss, and how he ended up in the world of the game and at this very moment, and how to explain all the events, and he has a lot of questions for the enemy. Heaven Out of the World is a wuxia game with great freedom of action where the player can do almost anything, and many people like the special game so much. This game is played as if they themselves have become a hero of the battle world, and players feel that they even live there, and everyone is interested in learning the plot of the game. The first time the guy passed the game and completed all the tasks and achieved success in the world of the game, and wanted to start the passage for the second time as soon as possible. On the second playthrough of the game, the guy started perfectly as a villain from the capital, and thought very quickly passed the game as a pro for the second time. But why did the guy suddenly become a playable character, and exactly at the moment when Yinting Sui became the holy maiden of the sect starting to take revenge? Yinting Sui was once the daughter of Prince Xiang, but he was already accused of having ties to a demonic sect, and Yinting Sui's reputation suffered. Prince Xiang was stripped of his title, confiscated and exiled, and immediately lost his status, and this event changed all aspects of the game. Yinting Sui legally broke the bridge of immortality, the point of cultivation. And the daughter of Prince Xiang was not guilty of many of her father's sins, and this is a fact. A strange transfer, a ridiculous death, and the player found himself in a fascinating world only to die at the very beginning, and this is a shame for the player. The player wants to change his fate in the game world, and he is not allowed to die at the beginning of the game, and he has not achieved anything, and he has not explored an interesting world. The player felt the blood flowing out of his body, and Yinting Sui is definitely not someone who will feel sorry for the opponent and should be more careful in the world. At the same time, he opened his eyes abruptly and realized that he was alive, and he couldn't let Yinting Sui catch him off guard or he would lose his life. The player checked and made sure he didn't have any injuries and Yinting Sui didn't hurt him. And who would explain what was going on, and the player wouldn't understand anything anymore. The player will not understand what kind of nonsense, and this is the same appearance that he himself created in the character editor and does not remember how he ended up in the game world. And at the same moment, the player found himself in a different reality, and today, he is no longer surprised by anything. And it seems that there are many attributes of players in the world of the game. The player looked around and thought, is this really a system, and learned about pinpoint strikes, the skill of turning someone else's energy into his own in an instant. The player noticed information about the game world in the system, and they want to test their hypothesis as soon as possible and find out how they can become stronger and more powerful. The player found out that in order to get maximum benefits at the start, the player became a dirty doll, took bribes, broke the law, and the player created lawlessness. And because of that Empress Dowager, the player was sent a rare poison, and the difficulty level is maximum, and in 3 years the player will already die. In the beginning, the player received a combat technique, the snake crushing method, and he made sure that everything is in place and no one can take away the knowledge from his mind. The player realized it looks like only 10 hours have passed, and in the game it's a month of time, and the system has given answers to many of the player's questions. But at this moment, the player froze on the spot, and in a month, important events have changed in the game, and we need to check the information. And what about Yinting Sui? Just then, an assistant came into the room and said to Mr. Cheng, "It's time to go search the property." And they are waiting for Mr. Yi's instructions, and they are ready to do their best. Mr. Cheng smiled, and the assistant is absolutely right, and we need to search the Emperor's house as soon as possible and get all the clues in the Yinting Sui case. After a while, Mr. Cheng and his assistants came to the mansion, and they believe in Mr. Cheng's potential, and he will definitely not let his friends down. People told Mr. Cheng this is a princely palace and many personal cultivators have been locked up in the dungeon and all the fighters are already immobilized. Chung-hee realized again at the beginning of the save, and according to the old scenario, according to the protocol, the Cheng player needs to break Yinting Sui, her bridge of immortality. There are many corpses on the territory of the mansion, and Mr. Cheng in the game has passed through many trials and is obliged to lead his colleagues, and this is his goal. But after confiscating the property, one of the giants of the demonic path sect of light and darkness had already come to the capital and saved Yinting Sui. Mr. Chung decided that he couldn't make the same mistakes again, but rather come up with a new plan. Otherwise, Mr. Cheng wouldn't succeed in the game. Yin Tingzhu, the daughter of the Xiang prince's main wife, and her mother died 3 years ago, and before she died, she asked Yin's daughter to become a good person. Mr. Chung had an idea and logged in and checked all the information to make sure he wasn't mistaken, and he was confident that he would complete the task. Yinting Sui is currently sitting in the room with her eyes closed and they live in a cruel world, and Zhang's father has committed many sins, and she doesn't approve. Yinting Zhu abruptly opened her eyes, and it was the same nightmare again. All the dark-robed guards had brutally destroyed her bridge of immortality, and this is the horror. Yinting Sui sits and is sad, and there are many laws in the world and she can't rewrite and change them, and Father Xiang has solved a lot of questions for her. According to the laws of Great Yu, all children whose families were confiscated have the bridge of immortality destroyed, cutting off the path to cultivation. And this is a disaster. Yinting Zui is shocked. And can't she really escape this fate and doesn't want to lose the bridge of immortality and the path to cultivation ever again? Just then, Mr. Cheng opened the door with a bang and wants to personally discuss everything with Yinting Sui, and he won't repeat the past mistakes in the game. Yinting Sui looks at Mr. Cheng and she thought he won't find her. But it looks like she can't escape fate and must fight back against the enemy, and Mr. is dangerous. Mr. Cheng said to Yinting Sui they finally met, and he had long wanted to tell her the important nuances so that Sister Yin would understand their logic. Yinting Sui was angry and asked Mr. Cheng, did you come to destroy the Bridge of Immortality, and told him to quickly report all the plans, and this is more important. The system told Master Chung about Yinting Sui's negative emotions, and she told the enemy everything is exactly like in the dream and she can't escape fate. Master Chung covered Yinting Sui's mouth and said, it's him, and the lady already wants to know how the stranger knows her and asks to answer all the questions. Master Chung smiled and said to Yinting Sui, of course he knows everything about Yinting Sui's sister and is willing to answer questions and won't lie. Master Chung said the Prince of Xiang conspired with the sect of light and darkness. His daughter, Yinting Sui, was born in his house and the prince was delighted with it. Her previous patriarch had appointed her as the Holy Virgin of Purity, and once Yinting Sui got married, she must go to a special sect. Yinting Sui asked Master Chung how he knew the information about her childhood and the sect of darkness and light, and it seems that the fighter was following her family. Master Cheng said to Yinting Sui, it doesn't matter, and what else is important is what he should do with her, and he hasn't decided yet, and is evaluating her behavior and character. Yinting Sui thought Master Cheng has destroyed all her channels, exterminated her entire bloodline, and he is a cruel and ruthless killer and will not forgive the reptile. But Master Chung said to Yinting Sui, now she is only a toy in the hands of the master and she has no right to choose, otherwise the fighter will punish her for her insolence. The system reported that Yinting Sui's negative emotions were growing, and she told Master Chung even if she was dead, she wouldn't let the beast decide her fate. But Master Chung started choking Yinting Sui and said, she has no choice, and you can't insult someone who can take her life, and it's so dangerous. Master Chung threw Yinting Sui aside and must change the ending in this game because last time he failed all the tasks with Yinting Sui. Master Chung said to Yinting Sui, if it wasn't for him, she would have already been taken away by the sect of light, and darkness would have made their holy maiden, and Ting Sui would have come out into the world. Yinting Sui had told Master Chung not to approach her, and he was a scoundrel and would regret all the despicable things in the future, and her people would punish the enemy. Master Chung asks Yinting Sui to consider whether she wants to become a demon holy maiden, kill innocents, and lie to her friends about the sect's goals. Yinting Sui said to Master Chung, it's still better than already living, humiliated, enduring shame, and swallowing grievances, and she is very tired of the world. Master Chung asked, Yinting Sui, is that the kind of face she wants to present to Prince Xiang's late wife there, and you can't let your mother down? Yinting Sui was surprised by Master Cheng's words and asked how he knew everything, and talked about the events of her life that only her family knew. Yinting Sui sat next to her dying mother, and the mother asks her daughter to be kind and good and believes that everything in her life will be fine. Master Chung said to Yinting Sui, he knows more about her than he thinks, and she has no choice, and her title of Holy Maiden could cost the lives of her friends. Yinting Sui realized that she really had no choice, and Master Chung was right about everything 100%, and her title of Saint would affect all her friends. Yin Tingshu accepted everything and told Master Chung she was now his lady, and he convinced her that she should no longer become the sect's holy maiden. Master Chung is happy, and Yinting Sui made the right decision, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to change fate. And in this game, he will show a masterclass. Master Chung knew that Yinting Sui was a smart lady and would appreciate the situation, and there was no place for revenge in her pure heart, and she thought of protecting all her friends. Yinting Sui closed her eyes and thinks Master Chung won't let her go until she has completed all of his tasks, and there are no guards in the mansion to protect her. Yinting Sui was perplexed and asked Master Chung if he didn't want to have a candlelit wedding night with her, but he asked why would she do that. Master Chung asked Yinting Sui if she thought Officer Chung had a problem with ladies and wasn't in a hurry to molest her and wasn't interested. Master Chung thought it's only a matter of time before Yinting Sui is devoured. Now it's more important to break her mentally, and he's not a simple person but a genius. Yinting Sui said to Master Chung she is now his lady, and he can give her any orders, and the daughter is ready to answer for the sins of her father Prince Shang. Master Chung asked Yinting Sui what's next and will she continue to call him by his first name and should be corrected and better call him Mr. Cheng. Yinting Sui called the fighter Mr. Cheng, and she is trapped, and he is definitely much stronger than her, and she will not be able to defeat the enemy and escape in battle. The system informed Master Cheng in the process of facing the enemy. The boss's heart was wavering, and the cultivation boost is assured, and he's so cool. Master Chung thought 20 years of true energy is enough to learn the martial art snake-crushing method, and he believes in himself. Master Chung realized after studying it, he wouldn't be able to replenish his energy quickly, and that was the main problem, and he was thinking about solving the problem. Master Chung decided it was better to master the technique first and absorb all the energy, while Yinting Sui asked Mr. Cheng what he wanted to do. Master Cheng told Yinting Sui to quickly hand over the Great Star Absorption technique, and by cooperating she would not be harmed and he would guarantee. Yinting Sui said to Master Chung she has learned the technique, and the boss is asking Sister Yin to tell Master Chung everything about the energy absorption technique. Yinting Sui talks about the rotation of stars and the displacement of worlds, and their sky and earth are transparent and empty. And this is the essence of technology, and we must remember. Yinting Sui said to Master Chung light and darkness separate two worlds and two schools, three facets, and the master will know the truth by learning the secret of the world. Master Chung has confirmed in the system and started learning the star technique, and he believes in his potential and talent, and there is no time to waste in the world of the game. The system informed Master Chung the speed of learning the technique is already 100%, and the host will learn all the information about the technique from their game. In the first year, Master Chung began to comprehend the method of absorbing stars, and it was necessary not to lose concentration, but the essence eluded her master. In the third year, Master Chung revealed the essence of the technique for the first time. But because of the incomplete version, the energy was cut off and there was no breakthrough in the technique. In the fifth year, Master Chung delved into the ancient scriptures, and after partially completing the missing parts, the master learned how to absorb energy. In the 10th year, Boss Cheng's star absorption method has reached the initial stage, but the technique is still incomplete, and it will take time to finish. The system reported the information and the Great Star Absorption Method incomplete version at the beginner level of Master Cheng, and he knew everything. Master Chung thought it may be an incomplete level of technology, but so far everything is fine and suitable for achieving the goals, and he believes in the potential. Master Chung has started to apply the technique and infuse true energy, and he guarantees that he will protect Sister Yinting Sui, and no one will hurt the lady. Master Chung continues to learn the snake-crushing technique, and after learning a special technique, he will destroy any enemy and he will become stronger than everyone else. After 3 years, Master Chung realized how to cut precisely at the weak point of the snake, and the technique reached the beginner level, and the master learns quickly. Master Chung has improved his technique in 6 years, and he continues to train the skill with all his might. And it is in his best interest to learn the technique sooner rather than later. 10 years later, Master Chung had comprehended the essence of the snake-crushing strike, and he had brought the technique to full mastery, and the system had so much faith in Master. Master Chung is happy and said to Yinting Sui, "Everything is ready, and he has never doubted himself, and you must always go to the goal and then he will succeed." Master Chung threw a handkerchief at Yinting Sui and asks her to put it on, and her friend will lead her out, and she has nothing to worry about because he is stronger than their enemies. Yinting Sui is shocked and asked Master Chung by who what he's up to, and he sometimes scares her, and his character isn't like the others she's used to. Master Chung Baihu and Yinting Sui started to walk out of the mansion, and he wouldn't let the enemies harm her and was responsible for his sister, and he had learned the lesson. Master Chung Baihu saw people standing outside the mansion, and they are waiting for Yinting Sui, and they think no one will protect the daughter of Prince Xiang, but they were wrong. Master Chung Baihu told the people he would take the maidservant to the office for questioning, and his colleagues could continue confiscating, and he allowed it. One of the people smiled and asked Master Chung Baihu, "Why did my brother call this lady a servant and think that all people are blind and this is nonsense?" The fighter said to his friends, "Don't let that trash Chung Bai-hu snatch everything, and they also want to taste the beautiful lady, and my brother is evading the question." Master Chung Bai-hu keeps going along with Yinting Sui, and they can't be given a reason, and Yin has already heard about Chung Bai-hu from the Western office. Yinting Sui said Chung Bai-hu is known for corruption and fake skills and complete pretense, and no one believes brother Bai-hu. Master Chung Bai-hu said Yinting Sui clearly comes from an imperial family and was able to fit 4 idioms into one phrase, and it's funny. But suddenly, someone told Chung Bai-hu to arbitrarily interrogate the brazen criminal out of line, and he had to report the lady to his colleagues. One of the fighters asked Chung Bai-hu to hand over the criminal to him and leave so that Chung won't have any problems, and he and his colleagues won't punish him for everything. Yinting Sui pointed her finger at the fighters and said to Master Chung Bai-hu, "Karma caught up with him, and he thought no one would notice him, and he was very wrong." Chung Bai-hu said according to the charter, the Western Chancellery has the right to interrogate her outside the Eastern Chancellery, and Bai-hu is curious about what rules he said. The fighters stand in front of Chung Bai-hu, and everyone knows what he is worth, and advise not to spoil the relationship, otherwise all the fighters will take drastic measures. Chung Bai-hu told a colleague he's formidable, but he didn't expect that a person from the demonic sect managed to enter the ranks of the Imperial Guards, and he's cool. One of the soldiers was surprised and asked Master Chung Bai-hu, "How does he know all this?" And no one in the squad knows that he is from a demonic sect. Master Chung Bai-hu said he didn't want to expose them, but they came to him so brazenly, and he won't refuse and will punish all the fighters for everything. And at this moment, all the fighters jump towards Master Chung Bai-hu, and he is a threat to the demonic sect, and he knows so much information. The fighters had dealt many serious blows to Master Chung Bai-hu, and he wouldn't leave. And he thought in vain that he could punish all the fighters and they wouldn't spare him. But the whole area is covered in smoke and the fighters can't find the enemy. And where did Master Chung Bai-hu go? And in any case, they will find and kill the bastard. The squad leader told Master Chung Bai-hu to stop hiding and go out to fight them, or they will be severely tortured, and he is not joking with the scoundrel. At the same time, Master Chung Bai-hu appeared next to the fighter and said with pathetic tricks, "It's too early for him to attack Master, and the enemy clearly made a mistake." The squad leader wanted to hit Master Chung Bai-hu, but he didn't have time, and the enemy was already gone, and the fighter doesn't know how he allowed Chung's opponent to get close. Master Chung Bai-hu threw powerful blows and destroyed many people from the squad, and in vain, the weak fighters wanted to destroy the boss, and he is stronger. The squad leader is completely shocked, and why is Master Chung Bai-hu quick? And none of the friends noticed, and the reflexes and reactions are on a different level. Master Chung Bai-hu had taken the lives of many fighters, and the squad leader would personally understand that it wasn't worth making him nervous, and he wouldn't spare any of them. The squad leader froze in place and didn't expect that Master Chung Bai-hu knew the special snake-crushing technique, and the fighter had talent and potential. Master Chung Bai-hu immediately used the snake-crushing technique there, and the squad leader saw how official Ming Qianhu wielded the punch. Master Chung Bai-hu is happy, and the energy itself has come into his hands, and he will gladly accept it there. And did the fighters really think to defeat him? Master Chung Bai-hu has started to take away the opponent's energy. And this technique will allow the master to become even stronger, and the squad members have so much strength. Yinting Sui realized in horror that Chung Bai-hu was a monster, and where the weakling from the rumors was a fake master with false techniques, and the sister found out everything. Master Chung Bai-hu had taken all of the opponent's energy, and the squad leader himself had been giving him no rest and wanted to grab him everywhere, but now he had punished the reptile. Master Chung Bai-hu said to Yinting Sui, she was so angry with him recently, and he hasn't forgotten anything, and remembers that Sister Yin doesn't trust them. Master Chung Bai-hu grabbed Yinting Sui by the scruff of the neck and has to explain the whole situation, and she still thinks he's playing games, but that's nonsense. Master Chung Bai-hu pulled Yinting Sui into his arms and told her to remember and not forget that she was his toy, and Master could do whatever he wanted. Yinting Sui is shocked by Master Chung Bai-hu, and did not know that he is a cruel tyrant, and there is no place for kindness in his heart, and what changed Fighter Cheng so much. Yinting Sui asked Master Chung Bai-hu why he was bullying her like this, since she hadn't done anything to him, and Yin was willing to answer for everything. After these events, the lady came to the mansion of the Prince of Xiang, and wants to know all the data but noticed the bloodstains on the ground and decided to check. The lady realized that 3 fighters were killed in one hit, accurately lightning fast and possible. And this technique is similar to her method of crushing snakes, and this is Cheng. The lady wondered, didn't Chung Bai-hu steal a martial technique a month ago, and how could he master the technique so quickly? And it's interesting to know. The lady realized that there was something wrong, and she should check the data on Bai-hu and take it with her to intercept the survivors from the demonic sect. After a while, the lady came home and told her sister about Chung Bai-hu, and she wants to know all the information about the master and how he mastered the techniques. The sister said to the lady she remembers Master Chung Bai-hu, and why did she mention him? And it seems that the lady found an important detail in the master's case. The lady asks her sister to check on Chung Bai-hu, and there is clearly something wrong with him, and they should not underestimate the master, and he is so dangerous to all enemies. The sister said to Ning-er, this is the first time she has seen a man interest her, and the matter is with Master Chung Bai-hu, and he has melted the ice in her heart. The sister asked Ning-er if she missed Master Chung Bai-hu, and she could tell the whole truth, and the sister was willing to listen to all her thoughts. Ning-er called her sister frivolous, and Master Chung Bai-hu is really handsome, but it's just tinsel looks without substance, and she understands everything. Ning-er is still asking her sister not to miss this matter of Master Chung Bai-hu, and she will go back and solve all the problems and is so confident. Sister thought since Chung Bai-hu is from the Jianghu world, and it's about the charisma of men today, she will dress up properly and check on Cheng. At this time of night, Master Chung Bai-hu came home, and he will learn all the unique techniques through training and improve important skills. Master Chung Bai-hu takes a bath and thinks about how to change the outcome of games, and in the past he often went through the adventure mode at home in their game. Before leaving, Chung Bai-hu found this technique on Song Shengbao, and it looks like it's also an artifact of the demonic sect, and how many secrets does the sect keep? Master Chung Bai-hu was thinking about whether to pour all the chi energy into this technique when the wind blew into the bathroom, and Chung Bai-hu immediately sensed a stranger. Master Chung Bai-hu is wary and asked who is there, and the fighter won't let anyone catch them off guard, and anyone who attacks them will be killed. Master Chung Bai-hu got out of the bath and quickly went outside and wants to catch the scoundrel who disturbed his peace and teach him manners. Master Chung Bai-hu came out and asked who was hiding there, and told them to come out to him, otherwise the scoundrel would be in trouble and wouldn't let the enemy go back. Master Chung Bai-hu heard footsteps and turned around to find out who was coming his way, and no one came to visit at night, and he would find out everything there. The lady went to Master Chung Bai-hu and said to Mr. It's her, and he shouldn't be nervous, and she's not an enemy and won't hurt, and asks not to hit her. The lady said to Mr. Cheng Bai-hu, it seems that she saw him in the brothel, and he often came to visit the ladies, and many ladies in the city know him. The lady said to Mr. Chung Bai-hu, he was also one of her brothers and patrons, and she didn't forget the days when the two of them had so much fun. The lady asks Mr. Chung Bai-hu to enter the room, and they will discuss all the nuances and find a compromise in the case, and she will pleasantly surprise Brother Chung. Master Chung Bai-hu asked the lady if she really wanted to come in with him, and he doesn't guarantee her protection, and everyone knows that he is so dangerous and is afraid of him. The lady took Master Chung Bai-hu by the hands, and she wants to spend at least one night with her brother and is willing to pay extra for it, and will make her brother happy in the game. And as soon as Master Chung Bai-hu walked up to Ming Ming, she immediately hugged him and wouldn't let him go until they played, and brother promised last time. Master Chung Bai-hu told Ming Ming that if she asks like this, he won't refuse her, and wants her to not complain about her brother if something goes wrong. Ming Ming said to Mr. Chung Bai-hu, he's so impatient and they don't need to hurry, and the whole night is ahead and you can't let Mr. get tired. Ming Ming surreptitiously took a knife and wants to injure Master Chung Bai-hu, and said to Mr. Their night is long and so many things can happen. Ming Ming said Mr. Chung Bai-hu doesn't have to be so rude, and he's the kindest person she knows, and his temper is so cool. But Master Chung Bai-hu grabbed Ming Ming's hand and asks for forgiveness, but for trying to seduce him she has to pay, and he will take it himself. At the same time, Master Chung Bai-hu started to take away Ming Ming's energy, and you can't underestimate the opponent, and Mr. was ready for the enemy's attack. The system reported Wu Ming Ming has accumulated someone else's true energy, and it's all equivalent to 10 years of cultivation for an ordinary person. Master Chung Bai-hu remembers Ming Ming with the soft sword technique, and shouldn't she be in the 100 Flowers Pavilion under the cover of a singer? Master Chung Bai-hu wondered if because he took Ting Shui away, the butterfly effect was triggered and the plot changed and he had no control. Ming Ming asks Master Chung Bai-hu to spare her, and she didn't want to hurt him, but Chung asked who sent her and told her not to lie in response. Ming Ming came by herself, found out that Chung Bai-hu took a beautiful maidservant from the princely residence, but Ming Ming trespassed at night. Master Chung Bai-hu said to Ming Ming, he has every right to kill her and no one will punish him, and she broke the law and he won't spare his sister. Ming Ming is no longer able to defend herself and begs for her life, and if Chung Bai-hu doesn't reject her, she is willing to become Boss Chung's wife without marriage. Master Chung Bai-hu asked if Ming Ming wanted to trap him with beauty, but she didn't take into account that she wasn't interesting and disgusted with him at all. Master Chung Bai-hu said Ming Ming sells beauty at every turn and really thinks that it's a problem to get it, and it's strange. Master Chung Bai-hu is surprised, and he has insulted Ming Ming a couple of times, and her wave of negativity is already so high and she wants to kill him, and that will suit the fighter. Ming Ming asked Master Chung Bai-hu what he wanted from her, and told her to tell the truth, and she feels that he is up to something and learns the thoughts. Master Cheng Bai-hu ordered Ming Ming to leave, and he didn't care where she came from and told her to stay out of his life, or else he would take serious measures. Ming Ming asked Master Chung Bai-hu why he was rejecting her, and then someone called Chung Bai-hu and wanted to discuss something outside with his brother. Master Chung Bai-hu recognized the voice calling him, And we'll go outside and find out why Miss Ming Qianhu came to his house at night, and it's a shock. Master Chung Baihu asked Ming Qianhu why she came to see him, and she asked if Chung Baihu's brother had seen the 100 Flowers Tower singer. Master Chung Baihu asks Ming Qianhu not to worry, and the singer is fine, and pointing his finger said, "Here she is," and Ming Ming is not hurt. Master Chung Baihu saw Ming Qianhu's anger and said Ming Ming asked him to tame her, but he didn't agree and has no right to lie to his sister. Ming Qianhu took out her sword and said to Chung Baihu, "If he harms Ming Ming according to the law, Master Chung will receive 40 strikes and be stripped of his position." Ming Qianhu twirls the sword in his hands, and Master Chung Baihu said he's not lying and didn't do anything to Ming Ming. And why doesn't sister believe his friend's words? Ming Qianhu has sunk her sword into the ground and she wants to punish Master Chung Baihu. But there are more important things to do and she will postpone taking revenge for sister Ming Ming. Ming Qianhu said to Master Chung Baihu, she will handle the matter herself, but for now, she has tasks for him and hopes that her brother will not refuse her sister. Ming Qianhu said Prince Shang has conspired with the demonic sect and the head of the sect has already been captured, but the others are still here and we need to destroy them all. Master Chung Baihu found out about the remnants of people from the demonic sect and they can't be forgiven. And Sister Qianhu made the right decision for the fight. Chung Baihu remembers in Heaven Out of the World the first dungeon, the purification of evil and the exorcism of demons in the temple, and then completed the mission without any problems. Chung Baihu remembers Yinjian Mountain and the Purity Sect together founded a temple to expel demons from the capital of Great Yu. And these are all facts. Chung Baihu realized that if you join in time, it should start now, and people are gathered near the temple and waiting for important events, and this is an intrigue. People asked what was wrong with the head of Zhou, and she went straight to the tea house and they realized it looks like she likes tea, but it doesn't compare to the 1,000-year-old tea. Zhou Yifeng is sitting in a tea shop at this time, and all the people asked their colleagues if they noticed how Shibo immediately hurried up the mountain after arriving in the capital. People asked, did a genius cultivator with a special fate already appear there? And they want to find out who that cultivator is as soon as possible. The senior protector of the light and dark sect asked Brother Zhongming what brought him there, and he is happy to host them, but to find out what the reason is. Chung Baihu said to Sage Li, he specially brought the brothers to see him off, and before he gave them money, and they will protect Brother Li. Sage Li was surprised and asked Chung Baihu, did he bring too many people to protect a friend, and what would other people decide after seeing all of them? Master Chung Baihu said to Sage Li, the Eastern Chancellery is no longer calm, and they say they want to arrest Brother Li, but he must protect them. Master Chung Baihu said to Brother Li, if the Western Chancery is taking this on, how dare the Eastern Chancery interfere, and the friend doesn't care. Brother Li said to Chung Baihu, thank you for the warning, but they themselves know that the Eastern Chancellery is unstable and can no longer be trusted. Master Chung Baihu said to Brother Li now that he has started, he should have already escorted the Buddha to the west, and I am sure that he will protect his brother from everyone 100%. Master Chung Baihu Zhongming continues to sit with Brother Li, and he is going on a long journey, and you can't let your enemies harm Brother Li. Brother Li said, dear Brother Chung Baihu Zhongming has personally come and wants to see them off, and he is honored, and what does he owe his brother, and it is an honor. Master Chung Baihu asked Brother Li, won't he invite him for a cup of tea? After all, Master Zhongming has come a long way to see them off. Brother Li said to Chung Baihu he almost forgot, and of course will pour tea for Master Zhongming, and is obliged to culturally look after the guest in the city. But at the same second, suddenly Master Chung Baihu abruptly grabbed Brother Li's hand and asked him not to rush to pour tea, and he will explain everything to his brother. Master Chung Baihu said to Brother Li, since he came to see him off, he has no right to demand anything and must honor the traditions of his friends. Master Chung Baihu took the teapot, and it would be fair if he was the one to pour the tea for Brother Li. And the elders should be respected, and the master remembers all the rules. Master Chung Baihu handed the tea to Brother Li, and the other people didn't understand why Chung had so rudely grabbed Brother Li's arm, or if there was an ulterior motive. Brother Li is nervous and said to Chung Baihu, thank you for the tea. And he has been so eager to have tea with Master for a long time, and fortunately Baihu came to visit himself. Brother Li drank his tea and thought, Master Chung Baihu is absolutely right, and with them he is in good hands, and the enemies will not dare to attack their group. At this time, the ship sailed into the city, and Master Chung Baihu realized that everything was under control, and he would change the game's plot and influence the decisions of friends. The ship sailed to the shore, and Brother Li realized that the time had come, and he would go to distant lands and explore a new world for himself and learn the truth there. People started to get off the ship, and the guests sailed many kilometers and want to see the popular places in the city and learn all their traditions. Brother Li said to Master Chung Baihu Zhongming, thank you for seeing me off, but the ship has already arrived, and it's time for him to go and asks not to miss his colleague. Master Chung Baihu wished Brother Li a safe journey, and that nothing would harm his health, and that the friend would pray for his brother's health. Brother Li and his men started to leave and doesn't know why Master Chung Baihu came to see him off, and he was acting strange, and he noticed, But at the same moment when none of the people expected Brother Lee froze in place and stopped walking, and his friends asked Sage Lee what was going on. And at that moment, Brother Lee fell to the ground and started coughing up blood, and he doesn't know how it happened because Brother Lee was so careful everywhere. Brother Lee understood what was going on and said to his colleagues there was poison in the tea. And Master Chung Bai-hu had blatantly deceived him, and we must teach the scoundrel a lesson and take revenge. Master Chung Bai-hu grabbed Brother Lee by the hair, and Lee knows all his sins and there is no need to pretend. And the impudent Lee will answer for his actions. With a sharp swing of his sword, Master Chung Bai-hu took Brother Lee's life, and he doesn't regret it, and this time he won't make past mistakes in the game. Master Chung Bai-hu asked the Western Chancery why they were standing, and told them to destroy the evil with him, and the enemies would clearly answer for all their sins. Brother Lee's people are at a loss to understand what is going on and why their colleague Master Chung Bai-hu took Brother Lee's life, and what is his fault. Ming Qianhu asked the fighters why they were standing and told them to go after Chung Bai-hu and destroy the remnants of the sect and exterminate the evil, and this is their goal. The fighters agree with Miss Ming Qianhu and went after her, and the boss is right 100% and needs to exterminate all the sect members as soon as possible. Fighters fight with sect members and protect Ming Qianhu, and without Chapter Lee they won't come up with tactics and strategies for the fight, and the enemies are trapped. Ming Qianhu continues to fight and will punish every member of the sect and has not forgotten what sins they are involved in and will not let them go or spare them. Master Chung Bai-hu thought Brother Lee was a cunning head, and they were lucky to catch him off guard, and he didn't expect an attack from his friends, and Lee wanted to leave. Master Chung Bai-hu started to take energy from Li Shengling, and the system said, Brother Li Shengling is 60 years old, and Chung absorbed his energy. But suddenly, at this moment, someone from the Li Shengling sect jumped into Chung Bai-hu and wants to punish the opponent for taking the life of their leader. Master Chung Bai-hu has noticed the opponent and will not allow the sect member to injure him and is already obligated to protect himself and Ming Qianhu from the attacks of all enemies. The fighters smashed the ground under Master Chung's feet with a bang, and Master Bai-hu didn't have time to dodge and defend against the powerful blow. But Master Chung Bai-hu managed to quickly move to a safe distance and did not get injured from the opponent's strong blow, and the fighter learned his lessons. Master Chung Bai-hu said to the opponent he's hindering him. And why did he attack him? And Master doesn't have time to fight and has many other plans. The fighter is furious at Master Chung Bai-hu's words, and he will avenge the death of their leader Li Shengling, and the scoundrel Bai-hu shouldn't think that his opponent is weak. When the fighter didn't expect anything, Master Chung Bai-hu appeared next to him, and the opponent realized he was in trouble, and he wouldn't have time to defend against the enemy's attack. There was an explosion, and Master Chung Bai-hu managed to surprise the opponent, and he had no doubt that he would punish the enemy who had lost concentration. Master Chung Bai-hu grabbed the opponent's face and learned from the system that the enemy's name is Wang Gu, and he is 20 years old and will not escape fate. Master Chung Bai-hu has started absorbing the opponent's energy, and Wang Gu is already trapped and he doesn't know how to escape, and the sect member is doomed to fail. Master Chung Bai-hu told the fighters everything is too slow, and she will quickly send everyone to the next world, otherwise they will fail the mission, and he knows. Master Chung Bai-hu has taken up a fighting stance and will deal with the enemies by himself and teach the other fighters many techniques, and one must not delay with their enemy. Master Chung Bai-hu started to apply the technique, and the fighter destroyed many enemies, and no one understood what was wrong, and it looks like they are being attacked by a monster enemy. Master Chung Bai-hu continues to apply the technique, and no one can compare with him in strength. And in this game, he will become stronger than everyone else, and this is the goal. Ming Qianhu was completely shocked and realized Master Chung Bai-hu is powerful, and he has mercilessly defeated the people of the sect, and he is the real warrior and hero. The system informed Master Chung Bai-hu that the boss's body had accumulated 210 years of true Qi energy, and Ming Qianhu underestimated Master. Master Chung Bai-hu realized there is too much Qi energy, and he definitely won't have time to absorb all the energy, and must take action and settle the matter. Master Chung Bai-hu decided that if he didn't rest quickly, his meridians would no longer hold up and his body would be in danger, and there was no need for them to take any risks. Ming Qianhu asked Master Chung Bai-hu if everything was fine, and the fighter told her it's fine and they should continue on their way, and this is more important. After the massacre, Ming Qianhu and Master Chung Bai-hu had already left the enemy's territory, and all the sect members were wiped out, and the mission was completed successfully. Ming Qianhu and Master Chung Bai-hu are riding the same horse, and she asks her friend to hold her tight so that she won't fall off and she will protect Master. Master Chung Bai-hu said thank you to Ming Qianhu and returns the book about the snake-crushing method to her, and she asked why he returned it to her. Master Chung Bai-hu decided it was his duty to tell Ming Qianhu about his feelings, and he couldn't hide important things, and she should listen to Master. Then Master Chung Bai-hu hugged Ming Qianhu and asked if she knew that her subordinate once had special feelings for her, and he wasn't lying to her. Ming Tianhu started to get angry at Master Cheng Baihu's words, and the system informed him that Tianhu's negative emotion level had reached 92. Ming Tianhu yells at Master Cheng Baihu and tells the reptile to remove his hands, and the system reports Baihu received 70 years of energy from someone else's ki. The system informed Master Cheng Baihu he has already received 5 years for all the negative emotions of Ming Tianhu Ning Air, and he is satisfied and everything is according to plan. In the cafe, people talk about the young commander, and his sword style is sharp and precise, and it looks like the commander has been honing it for at least 20 years. The assistant told Zhou Yithang everyone, both older and younger sisters, discuss the fighter, but she said this is the assassin's way, and they are both different. Zhou Yithang said they are from Yinjianshan, and they are clearly incompatible with that fighter, and have not seen each other for many years, and he has become thinner and leaner. At this time, people heard Ming Tianhu yelling and asking rascal Cheng Baihu to get off the horse, and she was tired of enduring all his antics. Master Cheng Baihu said to Ming Tianhu, "Thank you for walking him home," and they completed the task flawlessly, and he is happy with the progress. Master Cheng Baihu waved at Ming Tianhu and hopes the two of them will meet again, and he is happy to help with any task and will look forward to the visit. Ming Tianhu is furious, and she will never forget this disgrace. And why did he hug her so brazenly? And what was Master Cheng Baihu thinking? And the impudent person pisses her off. Master Cheng Baihu went home and continues to train his skills, and the system said the remaining true ki energy is 87 years old. Master Cheng Baihu learns new techniques and knows that in the game it is important to become stronger than other fighters, otherwise his authority will fall and he will lose everything. Apart from the yin-yang technique, Master Cheng Baihu only has 3 other techniques so far, and the master must not forget to strengthen their leveling. Master Cheng Baihu decided that if 3 techniques were perfected, then 1 defensive technique would be enough for a low invincibility rank fighter. Master Cheng Baihu redirected the QE energy, and Ming Tianhu helped him gather energy from the enemy's bodies. And thank you to all the people from the sect. Master Cheng Baihu is sitting next to a tree and cultivating ki energy, and he will learn even more techniques and learn how to use them in battle in the future. The system told Master Cheng Baihu he infuses chi energy with difficulty, and every character and phrase of the technique passes through the meridians. The system said Master Cheng Baihu follows the technique of falling eagle gets to the heart of things, and it fits perfectly with his snake method. The system reported that it took 23 years to do this, all thanks to their snake-crushing method, and Master Cheng Baihu is training without pauses. The knowledge of the eagle fall technique advanced twice as fast and had already reached the beginner level, and Master Cheng Baihu immediately felled the tree. Master Cheng Baihu does not stop training, and experiments have yielded results, and he sought to create something new, and the master succeeded in everything. By the 37th year, Baihu had combined the falling eagle technique and the snake-crushing method to create an incredible new sword art. Master Cheng Baihu wrote down a new martial art and named the technique Sea-Splitting Blade, and the system congratulated Master Baihu. The system reported the information, and Master Cheng Baihu improved the eagle falling techniques and snake-crushing method, and greatly improved the skills. Master Cheng Baihu sighed and finally finished training, and he didn't lose heart and improved the eagle drop technique and snake method, and it's so cool. Yinting Sui discreetly follows boss Cheng Baihu's training and cultivation and learned how master is not discouraged and he improves all skills. But Yinting Sui accidentally dropped an item near the window, and that's a problem, and she didn't want to disturb Master Cheng Baihu during training. Yinting Sui is hiding behind the wall, and she is very nervous, and it seems that Master Cheng Baihu has noticed her, and we need to leave quickly or the boss will find out everything. Master Cheng Baihu said to Yinting Sui, "Eavesdropping is a bad habit," and after hearing the dialogue with the guard, Yin learned that the boss is prone to guys. Yinting Sui became curious and decided to find out the truth, but Master Cheng Baihu caught her, and she doesn't know what to do next, and she's in trouble. Master Cheng Baihu told Yinting Sui to bring water, and the boss will come up with a punishment for Yinting Sui, and she disrupted his training. After a couple of minutes, Yinting Sui started washing Master Cheng Baihu's feet, and she has no other choice, and it's her fault that she was standing there by the window. Master Cheng Baihu found out that Yinting Sui was listening at the door, and this is a punishment to make her friend remember not to follow Master. Yinting Sui is angry and asked Master Cheng Baihu, why does the boss humiliate her like this? And she doesn't deserve to be treated like this, and he doesn't appreciate her. Master Cheng Baihu asked Yinting Sui if she didn't like to wash her feet and never said anything about it, and Master would think of something else. And at that moment, Master Cheng Baihu abruptly pulled Yinting Sui to his side and told her to go sleep with him and hoped this punishment would suit her. Yinting Sui bumped into Master Cheng Baihu and doesn't know why he pulled her so roughly and believes that he is a gentleman and won't harm her. Master Cheng Baihu asks Yinting Sui to stay still and stay with him, and he is calm when Yinting Sui's sister and her aura change the whole atmosphere. Yinting Sui wondered and wasn't Master Cheng Baihu interested in guys and what he was doing. and she was confused and maybe people lied to her. At this time in the Eastern Department, Chief Xue Yu is sitting there and dealing with a lot of matters, and he has heard a lot of rumors from people in the city. Xue Yu realized that this turquoise Longjing really justifies the fame, and the assistant told the boss not a single member of the sect boarded the ship during the day. The assistant told boss Xue Yu that Cheng Baihu suddenly snapped, and he took the lives of 16 people, and Cheng didn't leave anyone alive. Boss Xue Yu is drinking tea and asked the assistant didn't the sect agree with Cheng Baihu beforehand, and he thought everything was under the control of the holy sect. Xue Yu's boss told the assistant that Cheng Baihu was famous for his machinations and venality, and why did the scoundrel become principled? The assistant listens to boss Xue Yu's words and said, maybe Cheng Baihu wasn't happy with the amount and in a rage grabbed the sword and destroyed all the people. Boss Xue Yu heard the option assistant, and this is quite possible, and you cannot leave this matter, and you need to teach the scoundrel a lesson, and the enemy will regret it. An assistant asked boss Xue Yu if he wanted to file a report on Master Cheng Baihu, and according to rumors, Cheng brazenly took the maidservant away from Prince Xiang's palace. The assistant told the boss that Cheng Baihu is Mr. Ling's man, but Xue Yu said the assistant apparently forgot that boss Yu is also Mr. Ling's man. Xue Yu will enter the palace tomorrow, and the office has existed for 3 years, and some Cheng Baihu wants to break the foundations, and he will kill the bastard without any problems. 2 days later, Master Cheng Baihu came to the West office, and he gets all the information and the boss only calls him for important matters. Master Cheng Baihu asked the boss of the Western office why he called him, and the boss asks a colleague to go there, and the two of them will discuss all the nuances. Master Cheng Baihu walked into the building and realized it looks like boss Wu Qingsheng is so nervous, and the boss is in trouble and the friend has to find out all the data. Boss Wu Qingsheng asked Master Cheng Baihu if he knew what his colleague had done recently, and the boss was curious to know his opinion. Master Cheng Baihu asks boss Wu Qingsheng to recall the information and what he was so guilty of, and he wants to find out the reason for the problems as soon as possible. Boss Wu Qingsheng threw the documents in Cheng Baihu's direction and asks his friend to look at it first and then draw conclusions, and he will know the data. Boss Wu Qingsheng told Master Cheng Baihu the Eastern Department filed a report on him, and he intercepted this memo at the ceremony. But boss Wu Qingsheng can only stop him once, and by status boss Xue Yu is a personal eunuch with the right to sign, and he is just an official. Boss Wu Qingsheng said this is not an easy matter and everyone serves the emperor, and one's mistake is a disaster for everyone, and it is a blow to the reputation of their office. Master Cheng Baihu asked boss Wu Qingsheng what he should do now, and assistant boss Xue Yu had the maidservant brought back from Prince Xiang's palace. All the fighters pointed their swords at Master Cheng Baihu, and assistant boss Xue Yu said to the scoundrel, otherwise he will quickly send him to the grave. Master Cheng Baihu said to boss Qingsheng, thank you for the warning, and the boss is glad that Cheng is reasonable, but he asked him not to break the rules. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to Cheng Baihu's friend, the affairs of the Eastern Office are not decided by the 100 Commander, and Master Cheng immediately understood the boss's words. Boss Wu Qingsheng is drinking tea, and since they have resolved all the issues, he asks his colleagues to come back, and he has punished Master Cheng Baihu, and he will answer the reprimand. The people from the Eastern Office thank boss Wu Qingsheng for everything, and he understood the situation, and they can't argue with him, and the boss proved everything. Boss Wu Qingsheng is nervous and he doesn't want to punish Master Cheng and knows that it's not his fault, but boss Xue Yu is a pain in the ass for their department. Master Cheng Baihu said to Li Baihu he has a matter to attend to, and Li himself asked his brother what it was about, and he is willing to listen to everything and help in any matter. Master Cheng Baihu asked Baihu if boss Xue Yu knew about the situation with the Holy Maiden sect, but Li Baihu asked his friend to explain all the details. Master Cheng Baihu said he didn't kill people from the sect for profit or selfishness, but for the benefit of their Eastern Office, and that's true. Master Cheng Baihu said the sect wants to poach one of the princes, and the risk is colossal. One false step and everything will collapse, and Cheng knows everything. Li Baihu listens to his friend's words, and Master Cheng Baihu asked, didn't the friend wonder why they were so insistent on this, but Li didn't think. According to Master Cheng Baihu's secret information, the sect already has a huge intrigue behind this matter, and the plot is related to the appearance of the sect's Holy Maiden. Master Cheng Baihu said, if the Holy Maiden of the sect comes on the scene, their Eastern Chancery engaged in the matter of Prince Xiang will be trapped. Master Cheng Baihu is sure that the Eastern Chancellery does not yet know that it is being manipulated, so the fighter destroyed the enemies and thwarted the plot. Master Cheng Baihu attacked the cultists and cut all ties and knew about the risks. And Li Baihu had heard of the Holy Maiden, but there is no exact information. Li Baihu said thank you Cheng Baihu for the warning, and he doesn't know how to thank a friend, and he saved the office's reputation, and that's a fact. Master Cheng Baihu is standing in front of Li Baihu, and he heard there is a secret technique in their department, the copper bone method, and he wants to know about the technique. Li Baihu told Master Chung Baihu this technique was personally compiled by boss Shui Yu, and it is not allowed to be passed on to others or he will be punished for it. Master Chung Baihu said to Li Baihu he called it a merit himself, and didn't a friend deserve even a little information from their department? Li Baihu is outraged, and he really owes Chung Baihu a favor and will not refuse his request in any way or he will stop helping his friend in the case. Li Baihu took the documents and said to Master Chung Baihu, they in the department know how to repay the good deeds of friends, and the friend deserved this technique. Master Chung Baihu listens and thanks Li Baihu, and he got a new technique and the department is new, and it's a good deal for both parties. Li Baihu said to Master Chung Baihu, if this is all, he will go and thank you for helping their department, and no one would have handled the case except Master. Master Chung Baihu said to friend Li Baihu, see you soon, and the copper bone technique won't hurt, and Master wants to learn the technique soon. The system informed Master Chung Baihu of the information, and the boss mastered this technique, the copper bone method, and he spent 20 years of key energy. In 3 years, Master Chung Baihu has hardened the skin, strengthening the muscles and bones, and this is a solid technique that requires rigorous training both day and night. In 6 years, Master Chung Baihu not only tempered the skin, strengthening all the muscles and bones, but also mastered organ training and the fighter cleared the brain. Master Chung Baihu's copper bone technique has reached perfection, and even without armor, his body is like iron armor, and even a sword can't hurt. Master Chung Baihu has already reached the basic level of the copper bone method technique, and there are 40 years of energy left, and it seems that this is the limit of his technique. Ming Qianhu's time is due to visit her sister in half an hour, and he has to beat her to Ming Ming earlier, and he is sure of the plan. Half an hour later, Master Chung Baihu came to the Ming family mansion and a friend wants to discuss important topics with Ming Ming, and he will get ahead of Sister Qianhu. Master Chung Baihu knocked on the door and wants to know that Ming Ming is fine there, and he guarantees that he will change the fate of all friends this time. Master Chung Baihu asked Lady Ming Ming if she was at home, and she recognized the person behind the door by his voice and asked Chung Baihu what he wanted. Master Chung Baihu said to Lady Ming Ming there are a couple of topics that he wants to discuss with her, and isn't she curious about many details? Master Chung Baihu said to Ming Ming she doesn't want her sister Ming Qianhu to lose her position and return to her native land as soon as possible. Lady Ming Ming opened the door and asked Master Chung Baihu what he meant, and asked him to explain everything about the situation to Sister Ming Qianhu. Ming Ming asked Master Chung Baihu why she always bullied a lonely and defenseless lady and she never meant any harm to Master. Master Chung Baihu asked, isn't Ming Ming a defenseless lady with no support, and what would she say about Wu Yunlu? And he didn't forget about their business. Wu Yunlu has secretly created many networks to follow. Baihua Lu one of them. Ming Ming one of the best agent. Wu Yunlu is embedded in Baihua. Ming Ming became serious and said to Master Chung Baihu he obviously decided to reveal her secret for a reason and asks her to tell him what he's up to. Min Min, nicknamed Yuichi, followed in her father's footsteps and joined the Eastern Chancellery at the age of 15, and she was different from all the fighters. In 5 years of going through a difficult path, Ming Ming, nicknamed Yuichi, was able to rise from the rank of a common soldier to Qianhu, and she surprised a friend. It's a pity Ming Ming has a spy sister, and how does Ming Ming think if the department finds out that Ming Qianhu has a sister, will he still be in the service? Ming Ming asked Master Chung Baihu what he wanted, and it wasn't for nothing that he found out the whole truth. But she would already protect Sister Ming Qianhu from any enemies. Master Chung Baihu said to Ming Ming about the head of the Eastern Chancery and how he protected the holy maiden of the sect, and the department has its own special plans. Ming Ming is listening, and Master Chung Baihu wants word to spread that the entire Eastern FIMRPTK is colluding with the demon sect and wants to protect. Master Chung Baihu told Ming Ming not to play games with him and her sister Ming Qianhu's future is in his hands, and fate depends on him. Ming Ming is angry with Master Chung Baihu, and he goes overboard, and she will protect Ming Qianhu's sister at all costs and take revenge on the reptile for everything. Master Chung Baihu has started to leave Ming Ming's house and hopes that she will not make a mistake and make the right decision because her sister's career is at stake. Then Ming Qianhu appeared in front of Ming Ming, and the sister asked what Qianhu was doing there, and it looked like she had heard Master Chung Baihu's words. Ming Qianhu asks sister not to be afraid or nervous, and she will find a way to kill Master Chung Baihu, and no one has the right to threaten the sisters. The next day, Master Chung Baihu went outside, and after learning about all the sect's plans and connections with the directors, he changed his mind about them. Master Chung Baihu has turned into an alley, and Ming Qianhu is discreetly standing around the corner and following Master and wants to find out what their friend is up to. Master Chung Baihu turned around and wondered who was following him, and he is not worried and knows how to get rid of the surveillance and punish the scoundrel there. Ming Qianhu is at a loss as to where Master Chung Baihu is going, and he is already acting strange, and we need to find out about his friend's plans and what game he is playing. Master Chung Baihu was surprised, and did Ming Qianhu follow him? and he thought his sister had a lot of things to do, but she found the time to follow him. Master Chung Bai-hu thought since Ming Qianhu likes to watch, she will see a real show, and he won't let his sister down and impress her today. Master Chung Bai-hu knows that there is a temporary sect base in the suburbs, and he hopes that Ming Qianhu will not be left behind, and he will get busy and surprise the lady. Master Chung Bai-hu knocked on the door, and someone from the demonic sect was in the house and they didn't expect him to come, and he would make a mess there. A member of the demonic sect lightly opened the door and asked Master Chung Bai-hu who he was and why he came to their territory and if he was afraid of them. Master Chung Bai-hu said to a colleague, "When the great Buddha is reborn and the darkness clears, the world will have light again, and this is the slogan of the demon sect." A member of the demon sect opened the door and said to fighter Chung Bai-hu, "It looks like he belongs," and told him to quickly enter the building so that no one would notice his brother. Master Chung Bai-hu entered the building and he said to the demon sect member, "Thank you for letting him in, and they are all on the right path and he is satisfied." People from the demon sect asked my brother who it was, and why no one had seen him before, and also Chung Bai-hu from Jin Yue. And this is strange. My brother said to his colleagues they have so many spies and you can hardly remember them all, but my brother agrees that Chung Bai-hu's face is really unfamiliar. A man from the demon sect sat on the throne and told Chung Bai-hu to identify himself, and the brothers doubt him, and he has to prove to the brothers that he belongs. Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother, "The stars are turning the sky and earth are already emptying light and darkness, 2 worlds, 2 sects, 3 limits, and brother has not forgotten." The person from the demon sect is shocked, and this is the sacred art of the cult, the star absorption technique. And how did brother master this incredible teaching? Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother his name is Song Shengbao, and today brother has returned to the sect and is happy to see old friends and has not forgotten about the brothers. Ming Qianhu is completely shocked, and isn't Master Chung Bai-hu a member of the sect, and he took away her sister Ming Ming's key energy, already using the star technique. But Ming Qianhu doesn't understand why Master Chung Bai-hu called Song Shengbao's name and kills people from the demon sect in the process, and it's strange. Brother said 9 years ago the sect of light and darkness planted a spy in the office, and his name was Song Shengbao. And why did he reveal his secret? Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother, "You were waiting for the moment to destroy them and get a rank upgrade to the 3rd level soon." Just a couple of days ago, people from the Chancery came to the Western one, and they asked to attack their brothers from the demon sect together, and he knew. Master Chung Bai-hu recalled the events and said to his brother, "This is an obvious assassination attempt by someone else's hands, and they can't be considered friends." Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother, "If the demon sect continues to blindly trust the Eastern Chancery, they will not save the maiden and will fail." Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother, "The enemies already know about the Holy Maiden's appearance, and can he secretly pass on a message and find out if Song is right?" Master Chung Bai-hu said, "Brother can't delay, and the Eastern Bureau has already started investigating about the Holy Maiden, and they need to strike first." The man from the demon sect said to Song Shengbao's brother, "They've found a compromise with the Eastern Bureau before, and why are they threatening them?" Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother a couple of days ago, "The Eastern Bureau has already cut ties with their people, and it looks like the bureaus themselves are protecting the maiden." The brother asked, did the Eastern Bureau purposely spread rumors about the Holy Virgin to get an excuse to deal with their sect? One of the demon sect members slapped the table in anger, and he doesn't want to hear the truth about the Eastern Bureau, and brother Shengbao is absolutely right. The sect member said to his brother, "Since the Eastern Bureau treated the sect like this, there's no need to blame everyone for being cruel, and it's time for their sect to fight back against the Bureau." Brother said to a colleague, "The Eastern Bureau is too powerful, and if they cut off relations with them, so suddenly they are at risk, and brother is so worried." But the man from the demon sect said to his brother, for the sake of the Holy Maiden, "Even a risky tactic is justified, and what is he wrong about?" and asks for an answer. Master Chung Bai-hu told his brother everything he wanted, and then he knows for himself and he has a lot of things to do, and he has to leave the territory of his brother's sect. Ming Qianhu realized that Master Chung Bai-hu was too dangerous, and it was not for nothing that she followed him everywhere and found out important information about his connections with the sect as well. Ming Qianhu decided she had to find out 100% who Chung Bai-hu was, and he was hiding a lot of secrets, but he couldn't hide from Sister Qianhu. But at this moment, Ming Qianhu suddenly fell into one of the demon sect's traps without looking at the ground, and she shouldn't have lost her concentration. Some kind of gas started to fill the room, and Ming Qianhu is trapped, and she needs to get out of enemy territory quickly or they will capture and interrogate her. Ming Qianhu covered her mouth and nose with her hand and realized the matter is bad, and how could she foolishly fall into the trap of the demon sect and she is already in danger? Ming Qianhu has started to lose consciousness, and everything is fading in her eyes, and she should not panic and come up with a plan to get her out of the sect's trap. At the same time, the people from the demon sect heard a crash and a commotion outside the door and realized that a stranger had entered their territory and it was dangerous. Master Chung Bai-hu heard the commotion and realized that Ming Qianhu had messed up and why she had come for him, and after entering the enemy's lair, she didn't get out. The head of the demon sect also heard the rumbling outside the door and believes that their enemies from the Eastern Bureau didn't come to exterminate the demon sect. A man from the demon sect told his brother that one of the thieves had activated their security traps, and he would find out which scoundrel wanted to enter the house. A man from the demon sect asks his friends to quickly check out what is there and find out who is actively following the demon sect, and they will be severely punished. People from the demon sect opened the door to find out who came to their house and fell into their security traps, and it was not for nothing that he asked to put them up. The people from the demon sect noticed a lady lying unconscious on the floor, and they thought that there were a lot of enemies, but they made a mistake in the people's calculations. The person from the demon sect said who would have thought it was one of the officers of the Western Bureau, and it looks like they also wanted to find their sect. A man from the demon sect stands in front of Ming Qianhu and said to his friend's Western Bureau officer, "Is a pretty lady, and the sect is lucky to have an enemy." Master Chung Bai-hu went to another room with the sect head, and they want to find out who exactly brazenly entered the demon sect's lair. Master Chung Bai-hu asked the lady if she was the one who found the sect's hideout, and the head asked Song Shengbao, does he know this lady and who she is? Master Chung Bai-hu said to the head of the demon sect from the enemy, an officer from Xicheng, and of course he knows her. But why would an officer come to the enemy's house alone? Ming Qianhu asked Master Chung Bai-hu, is he from the sect, and he is a scoundrel, and there is no mercy for him, and he will answer for all his sins, and she will kill the bastard. A man from the demon sect took a knife and told Ming Qianhu to shut up, and wants to kill a witness who threatens the sect, and she is an enemy to everyone. But Master Chung Bai-hu told a friend not to kill Officer Ming Qianhu, and he has another plan, and guarantees all the brothers will be delighted there. Master Chung Bai-hu said to his brother, if an officer is killed there, the Western Bureau will definitely start looking for them, and it's better to kill Jianhu in the remote mountains. The man from the demon sect said, Brother Song Shengbao knows a lot about killing as always, and he is careful and thinks about protecting the demon sect. The head of the sect believes Song Shengbao and asks Liu Shi and Ma Deng to take their enemy out of the city and take their lives and hide the body and protect their sect. After a while, the demon sect fighters came to the mountain, and Officer Ming was unlucky and in vain. She came to keep an eye on the sect, and they would not spare the enemy. The people from the demon sect tied Ming Qianhu's hands and feet and threw her on the ground, and the officer has a really nice appearance and is beautiful. The people from the demon sect are asking Officer Ming Qianhu to blame herself for everything, and she chose the wrong path and wanted to harm the demon sect. The man from the demon sect took out a sharp sword and said to Officer Ming Qianhu, no one will help, and she decided fate when she came to their house. A fighter from the demon sect swung his sword and said to Officer Qianhu, he will kill her, and you can never doubt the sect's rightness, and they are the best. Ming Qianhu thought she was already dead, but someone distracted the lady's attention, and she believed in a miracle. And it looks like there is hope for salvation, and she is happy. Someone seriously injured a sect fighter, and he didn't have time to hit Officer Ming Qianhu with his sword and froze on the spot from shock and didn't understand what was going on. Master Chung Bai-hu appeared behind the sect fighter and asked, did he seriously want to kill Officer Ming Qianhu? And he was wrong, and these are facts. A fighter from the demon sect is lying on the ground and asked Song Shengbao what he was doing and why he was protecting the enemy after all he turned her in and wanted to kill her. But when the demon sect fighter didn't expect anything, Master Chung Bai-hu struck the enemy again with his sword and told them to keep quiet and not interrupt Master. The system informed Master Chung Bai that Liu Shi had 20 years of energy and Ma Deng had 30 years of normal life, and that would suit Chung. Master Chung Bai-hu told Ming Qianhu that there would be time for wild things in the wilderness, and she asked the enemy what they were up to this time. Master Chung Bai-hu approached Ming Qianhu, and he won't harm her and might not help her, but he remembers how he promised to protect his sister from all enemies. Master Chung Bai-hu told Ming Qianhu, this is an antidote to the powder because of the poison her muscles are relaxed, and a friend asks her sister to swallow it. Ming Qianhu swallowed the antidote, and she absolutely trusts Chung Bai-hu, and he really saved her at the critical moment, and she won't forget. Master Chung Bai-hu cut the ropes on Ming Qianhu's arm and leg, and released her so quickly, and the demon sect isn't a threat when he's around her. Ming Qianhu said the weakness in her body has disappeared, and Master Bai-hu did not deceive her and gave her a real antidote, and she appreciates that a friend saved her. Ming Qianhu asked Master Chung Bai-hu what he was up to, and he played the role of a member of the demon sect and confused everyone and wants to know the whole truth. Master Chung Bai-hu said the heroine Ming Qianhu, strong and smart in battle, pretended to be a prisoner and broke out and killed 3 enemies in battle. The cult bandits Liu Shi and Ma Deng were killed by Ming Qianhu's snake-crushing method, and only he, Song Shengbao, miraculously survived and reported everything. Ming Qianhu told Master Chung Bai-hu it was a show, and a friend asked her to take the enemy's body and go to the Eastern Bureau, and they will break with the sect. Master Chung Bai-hu said with the help of the Eastern Bureau, it's no problem to destroy the remnants of the cult, and didn't Ming Qianhu want to do it herself? Ming Qianhu wondered if Master Chung Bai-hu wasn't from the cult and only wanted to destroy their remnants and easily split up the Eastern Bureau and the cult. Ming Qianhu said to Master Chung Baihu, "His guile is amazing and how he thought through everything so well and calculated all the moves in advance, and he is a genius." Master Chung Baihu had already laid out Ming Qianhu's plan, and if he didn't follow through, he would go to Baihua Lu and listen to his sister sing after drinking wine. Boss Zhui Yu asked the assistant, "How did the rumors that the Eastern Bureau wanted to guard the appearance of the Holy Maiden come from?" And he wanted to know everything. The assistant told Boss Shui Yu, "People are singing songs about the Eastern Bureau, protecting the Holy Virgin and what they should do, and this is their obvious problem." Su Yu asked, "Did someone let it slip and people from the sect brazenly think they are smarter than everyone else and decided that they could force them to protect?" The assistant said it's possible, and the cult wants to protect the Holy Virgin and hide behind their name, and Boss Zhui Yu said the sect's people are idiots. Boss Sui Yu told the assistant to stop communicating closely with the sect, and then the sect would sense their hint, otherwise he would punish them all for their sins. Yabo told the assistant to send people to find out everything about the birth of the Holy Virgin, and if it was true, the Eastern Bureau would strike first. At the same time, Officer Ming Qianhu entered the room, and she is there carrying evidence about the sect in her hand, and Boss Sui Yu is bound to believe and she is confident in him. Officer Ming Xianhu said to Boss Shui Yu, "She has an important report and is absolutely confident that Boss Shui Yu will listen to everything and make a decision." Boss Shui Yu was surprised by Officer Ming Qianhu's visit and what happened, and he must listen to her and find out all the important information about the enemy. Master Chung Baihu came to the sect's territory at this time and wants to report everything to the head of the demon sect, and he miraculously escaped from the enemy. The head of the demon sect is completely shocked and asks Song Shengbao what happened to him there and asks for an explanation of the situation, and he confused everyone there. Master Ching said to the head of the sect, "Officer Ming purposely pretended to fall into a trap and attacked their brothers, and he miraculously escaped from there." The head of the demon sect smashed the table in a rage and said, "The Eastern Bureau is treacherous and cunning and overstepping its bounds, and he will avenge the brothers." Master Chung Baihu said to the sect head, "He will gather strength and energy," and asks to beware of the Eastern Bureau, and the head remembered their trick. Master Chung Baihu thanks the demon sect boss for understanding him, and in the future they will punish the Eastern Bureau and they will beg for mercy. After a couple of hours, Master Chung Baihu has already returned home, and it is difficult to force the Eastern Bureau and the demon sect, but Baihu has sown distrust. Master Chung Baihu knows first you need to break the two's relationship and make them wary of each other, and then you need to strengthen the rift and break them up. Master Chung Baihu will eventually bring the Eastern Bureau and the sect into complete enmity, while he waits for the result like the fisherman in the famous parable. Yinting Sui went to the bathroom and asked Master Chung Baihu if he called her, and she is willing to help him, and waits for instructions from the boss and trusts. Master Chung Baihu listened to Yinting Sui and said, "Well, she came and the boss was waiting for her, and only she can be trusted to do things 100%. Master Chung Baihu said to Yinting Sui he has an errand for her, and during this time he has realized many of her personality traits and trusts the lady. And in the same second, Master Chung Baihu grabbed Yinting Sui's hand, and he abruptly pulled her towards him and wants to spend time with a beautiful lady. Yinting Sui fell into the tub and doesn't know why Master Chung Baihu grabbed her hand, but she promised and is willing to take out any tasks of the master. Yinting Xu asks Master not to do so, but Chung Baihu told the lady not to worry, and thinks she has already guessed what he wants to do there. The system informed Master Chung Baihu about Yinting Sui's negative emotions, and Master received a bonus of 3 years of true key energy from her. Master Chung Baihu said to Yinting Sui, "They've been together for a long time, so how about you submit to him, but she asks you not to force her." Master Chung Baihu thought teasing Yinting Sui really helped, and he should infuriate her more often to get years of true energy. And then Master Chung Baihu started reaching out to Yinting Sui, and she wants to get out of the bathroom so badly, but the boss is pinned down from all sides and she won't leave. Yinting Sui begs Master Chung Baihu not to do this, and she is willing to accept any request other than this, and he must understand the thoughts and feelings. Master Chung Baihu took out the document and doesn't know why Yinting Sui is so afraid. After all, he doesn't want to torture her and always listens to her friend's opinion. Master Chung Baihu showed Yinting Sui and told her this is a death contract and asked her to sign it, and why did their sister throw a tantrum? Yinting Sui is at a loss as to what kind of document Boss Chung Baihu is asking her to sign, and she thought that he wanted to spend the night with her and was wrong. Master Chung Baihu told Yinting Sui, "From now on her name is Yin Jiaoyu, and when everything calms down he will return her real name, but Ting Sui is against it." And at this moment, Master Chung Baihu abruptly took Yinting Sui's hand, and he won't wait for his girlfriend's decision, and he has long decided everything for Ting Sui. Master Chung Baihu put Yinting Sui's finger on the document, and even if he doesn't want to, you still need to sign the contract, and Master isn't joking. Master Chung Bai-hu asked Yinting Sui what she was thinking, and didn't he say that she had no choice but to follow orders? Master Chung Bai-hu asked Yinting Sui, did she think after 8 years that she would regain her freedom and live a carefree life like everyone else? Master Chung Bai-hu told Yinting Sui to accept her fate and most importantly not to argue with him, and he would ensure that no one would harm her in the house. At this time in the night, Ming Qianhu jumped onto the roof of Master Chung Bai-hu's house unnoticed, and she wants to discuss all the important topics with her brother. Ming Qianhu has entered the grounds of Master Chung Bai-hu's house and knows he will be glad that his sister has already decided to come by herself and settle all the matters. Ming Qianhu thinks it's time for her and Master Chung Bai-hu to stop all their feuds, and it's not convenient for her to clash with Chung Bai-hu's brother every time. Ming Qianhu made a small hole in the window and wants to know what Master Chung Bai-hu is doing there, and a night visit might surprise Brother Bai-hu. Ming Qianhu looked through the hole and froze in place, and she expected to see anything in Master's house other than her, and realized Brother is so cunning. Yinting Sui said also in shock and who came to Master Bai-hu's house so late and discreetly follows her brother through the window and she finds out everything. Yinting Sui and Ming Qianhu look at each other in silence and the officer knows this lady, and it's not for nothing that sister decided to visit Master Chung Bai-hu at night. 15 minutes later, Master Chung Bai-hu has returned home and he doesn't want to harm Yinting Sui, but he gets a lot of system energy from her. Master Chung Bai-hu understood the timing, and the sect of light and darkness must do something, and he would protect Yinting Sui, and that was his brother's main goal. Master Chung Bai-hu sensed that something was wrong and abruptly opened the door, and he shouldn't have left Yinting Sui at home alone, because the demon sect is looking for a brother. Master Chung Bai-hu didn't see anyone in the house, and Yinting Sui was missing, and this is his mistake, and you can't leave a lady alone at home at a dangerous time. Master Chung Bai-hu has read the note, and if he doesn't want people to know that he's hiding the lady, he must follow his sister's orders. Master Chung Bai-hu is surprised, and it looks like someone was in the house and he left at the wrong time. And Yinting Sui is not in any danger and he will protect her from her enemies. After reading the note, Master Chung Bai-hu realized this was Ming Qianhu just in time, and he had long wanted to discuss important matters with her together. The next day, Ming Qianhu and Yinting Sui are sitting at home and Ming is still waiting for Master Chung Bai-hu and doesn't brother care about Yinting Sui. Ming Qianhu asked Yinting Sui, why did Master Chung Bai-hu still not come? Or did he not understand her hint or went to see her sister Ming? Ming Qianhu is happy and heard someone knocking on the door, and everything goes according to her plan, and she will inform her conditions to Brother Cheng and he will fulfill everything. Ming Qianhu started to open the door and said, Yinting Sui. Finally, Master Chung Bai-hu has come and they have a lot of tasks to solve, and this is important. But when Ming Qianhu didn't expect anything, someone put a sword to the lady's face and pierced through the door, and she was lucky that she wasn't in such a hurry. The people had smashed the door to smithereens and wouldn't wait for Ming Qianhu to open the door, and they were serious and wouldn't spare anyone who interfered with them. People from the Light and Dark Demon sect came to the house and noticed a maiden. And this is really a holy maiden, and the Eastern Bureau kidnapped her. And this is a shame. Ming Qianhu understood the matter was bad, and she couldn't delay, and the people from the sect wouldn't let her go until they kidnapped the holy maiden. And why did she take Ting Sui? People from the demon sect came to the Eastern Bureau building, and they were already the first to break their word, and they want to kill everyone in the bureau, and they are evil. Boss Yue Yu asked what was going on, and the assistant said people from the demon sect of darkness and light attacked, and they suddenly betrayed them, and this is a disaster. Boss Yue Yu told the assistant to hold the parade ground, and together they would soon destroy the remnants of the demon sect of darkness and light, and the enemies would not survive. At this time, the weather changed dramatically, and it started to rain, and the Eastern Bureau seriously subdued the opponents from the demon sect of darkness and light. The members of the demon sect are standing outside the Eastern Bureau building, and they will not ignore the Bureau's actions and punish the scoundrels for their sins. Assistant boss Zui Yu told the fighters not to spare the sect members, and they would root out the demons today, and no one would ruin the reputation of their bureau. But in the same second, a member of the demon sect jumped towards boss Shui Yu and said to the traitor, he will die, and you can't betray their demon sect. Boss Shui Yu closed his eyes, and no one is a threat to him. And the sect of darkness and light infuriates him, and he will teach them a lesson and teach them manners in a couple of minutes of battle. Boss Sui Yu grabbed a member of the demon sect of darkness and light by the face, and he wouldn't let go of the enemy, and who gave the reptiles the right to ruin the reputation of their bureau? Boss Sui Yu clenched his fist and took the life of one of the sect members, and it's useless to negotiate with them, and you need to stop the enemy firmly. Boss Sui Yu told the fighters to listen to the order of the Eastern Bureau, and after seeing the holy maiden from the demon sect of darkness and light, kill her without a second thought. Ming Qianhu realized at this time that she was mistaken, and Master Chung Baihu could easily protect Yinting Sui, and why did she take the lady away yesterday? Ming Qianhu is dragging Yinting Sui along and doesn't know how the sect of darkness and light were able to find this place, and she will punish all the members of the sect of darkness. A member of the sect said to the brothers, "The Eastern Bureau people have the Holy Maiden, and they were the first to break the terms of the contract and must answer for everything." The members of the demon sect of Darkness and Light have surrounded Ming Qianhu, and they all want to save the Holy Maiden, and she clearly underestimated the opponent's strength. Ming Qianhu understood that the members of the demon sect of Darkness and Light were still caught up by Li, and she needed to come up with an ingenious plan to save Lady Yin. One of the demon sect members threw needles in Ming Qianhu's direction, and the intruder has little territory to defend and is doomed to fail. Ming Qianhu is having a hard time defending against the opponent's sharp needles, and she can't continue to fight and must get out of the dangerous situation as soon as possible. Ming Qianhu is nervous and needs to come up with a plan and escape from the ambush, and at such a moment she believes in a miracle, and the Bureau will not leave her in the lurch, and this is a fact. Ming Qianhu uses the snake-crushing technique and came out of the trap and defeated many opponents from the demon sect, and no weaker. A member of the demon sect of Darkness and Light told Ming Qianhu not to even think about taking the Holy Maiden away, and he is 100% sure that they will save their maiden. A member of the demon sect of Darkness and Light threw needles at Ming Qianhu, and the plan is to distract the opponent and take away the Yinting Sui maiden so quickly. Ming Qianhu stands in front of the enemy and dodges the needles and protects the body, and she is not afraid of the cowards from the sect, and she is determined to exterminate the parasites. But when no one expected, a member of the demon sect injured Yinting Sui, and she didn't have time to dodge the opponent's needle, and why did the sectarian wound? A member of the demon sect of Darkness and Light is very nervous and said to his brother he accidentally hit the holy maiden Yinting Sui with an attack and he is sorry for everything. Ming Qianhu leaped a powerful technique at the opponent, and he would die, and enough magic tricks and she would prove that the fighter's level was different. Yinting Sui is completely shocked and didn't know that Ming Qianhu is so strong, and the officer didn't say anything about her special techniques, and it's so cool. Ming Qianhu had annihilated all the members of the demon sect of Darkness and Light, and they had all forced her to aggressively use a fierce technique in battle. Yinting Sui stands aside and, why is the sect of Darkness and Light feuding with the Eastern Bureau, and it doesn't want other people to die and it's not a war? Ming Qianhu patted Yinting Sui's shoulder, and she knows that the Holy Maiden was nervous, but all the problems are over and she won't offend Sister Yin. Ming Qianhu said to Yinting Sui, "They have to go from there before the sect sends other fighters, and we need to hide the maiden from the enemies quickly." But at this moment, people from the Bureau came to the battlefield, and everyone was surprised and didn't know that their officer Ming Qianhu was fighting with the enemies from the sect there. People from the Bureau asked Officer Ming Qianhu who it was, and she said, "This is the Holy Maiden of the Cult of Darkness and Light, and she will protect her from all reptiles." A fighter from the Bureau asked Ming Qianhu did she go against Boss Shui Yu, and there was an order, but the officer wants to protect the Holy Virgin Ting Sui. Officer Ming Qianhu is at a loss and asked her colleague what the order is, and she doesn't know anything, and Boss Shui Yu didn't say at the last meeting. A fighter from the Bureau told Ming Qianhu that Boss Shui Yu had ordered everyone from the demon sect of Darkness and Light to be killed, and the fighters wouldn't spare any of the enemies. But suddenly at the same time, Master Cheng Baihu came to his friends, and his brother told them to stop fighting and solve all their problems. Yinting Sui is happy to see Master Cheng Baihu, and by his side she is protected, and he has guaranteed that he won't let her get hurt and will protect her from everyone. Master Cheng Baihu told Officer Ming Qianhu she caused a lot of trouble while he was looking for her with Yinting Sui, and why did she take his girlfriend away? Yinting Sui pointed her finger at the people from the Bureau, and she asked Master Cheng Baihu to save her, and the enemies wanted to take her life, and they are so rude. One of the Eastern Bureau fighters was furious and asked Master Baihu who he was and who the idiot thought he was, and the fighters would soon teach him manners. But in the same second, Master Cheng Baihu suddenly delivered a powerful blow to the opponent and doesn't want anyone to doubt his strength and skills. Master Cheng Baihu called one of the Bureau's fighters a talkative brat, and he wouldn't tolerate such treatment and he would punish any idiot. The Bureau's fighters want to hit Master Cheng Baihu, and he is harboring the enemy, and the traitor will not escape and goes against the mighty Bureau in vain, and he is a fool. But Master Cheng Baihu had no problem defending against the enemy's sword attack, and it seems that the Bureau's fighters think they are stronger than others, but they were so wrong. Master Cheng Baihu looked into the eyes of the Bureau fighter and said he has overestimated his skills and techniques, and you can't mindlessly attack a strong enemy. Master Cheng Baihu dealt a serious blow to the opponent, and the Bureau fighter did not have time to defend and dodge the Master's attack, and he is a nimble fighter. The Bureau fighter froze and realized Master Cheng Baihu has incredible power and speed, while his colleagues can't even injure the enemy, and they are all weak. Master Cheng Baihu began to apply the technique, and he would not spare anyone who wanted to kill Yinting Sui and keep his word, and he would avenge his sister. Master Cheng Baihu defeated many fighters with a single attack and said anyone who has seen the holy maiden Yinting Sui is to be punished without mercy. A fighter from the Bureau said to Master Cheng Baihu, so he is also a discard of the Dark and Light Demon sect. And why is he saving a member of the Yinting Sui sect? a fighter from the Bureau, sent a powerful stream of attack at Master Chung Baihu, and the rascal doesn't know that the demon sect is involved in all the dirty deeds. Master Chung Baihu is ready to fight back against the Bureau's fighter and has used the Rising Dragon Snake skill, and the Bureau is not aware of Master Chung's power limit. The Bureau fighter is terrified, and this is too bad, and Master Chung Baihu surprised them, and he didn't expect a powerful attack from the Maiden's protector Yinting Sui there. Master Chung Baihu has hit the Bureau fighter with a furious technique and wants the Bureau heads to understand that he is dangerous and not interfere with the fighter's friends. Ming Qianhu said this is also her method of crushing snakes, and when the fighter Cheng Baihu learned a complex technique and friend has a huge potential. Master Chung Baihu asks Ming Qianhu to take the Holy Virgin Ting Sui to his house, otherwise the enemies from the sect and the Bureau will want to steal and kill Ting Sui. Master Chung Baihu said to Ming Qianhu, "If he doesn't see Yinting Sui at home, she knows how it will turn out, and he won't spare any of the people." Master Chung Baihu asks Ming Qianhu to think. And she is smart and knows his character, and he will remember everyone who hindered him and remind him in the future. The demon sect of Darkness and Light and the Eastern Bureau continue to fight outside the Bureau building, and they want to destroy each other, and this is their goal. Boss Xueyu said to the head of the demon sect, "He has always cooperated with the Bureau without disagreements, and why did he choose to betray them?" And this is interesting. The head of the demon sect told Bureau boss Xueyu to stop talking, and anyone who doesn't keep their word must die, and he didn't know that their Bureau was evil. The head of the demon sect of Darkness and Light sent a powerful blow to the enemy, and the boss of the Bureau Xueyu viciously framed their sect, and he will take revenge on the reptile Xuo. Boss Xueyu also sent a serious technique at the opponent, and the head of the demon sect broke the main rule of the document, and he will kill the enemy. Boss Xueyu managed to break the demon sect head's technique and immediately injured the opponent, and Xueyu was already used to exterminating all parasites. But the head of the demon sect doesn't give up, and the head continues to defend and attack the enemy, and Xueyu underestimated the opponent's skills and made a mistake. The head of the demon sect said to boss Xueyu, if he doesn't kill him today, then he has failed Holy Maiden Yinting Sui and is fighting to the max. Boss Xueyu called the sect head a stubborn idiot, and even if the enemy killed him, he still wouldn't be able to leave the Eastern Bureau, and he was trapped. The head of the demon sect of Darkness and Light swung his sword and said to boss Yu, he will die and no one will save him. And it was for nothing that the boss fought one-on-one with a genius. But at this moment, someone pierced the head of the demon sect with a sword, and he didn't think that there was an enemy behind him. And as a genius, he didn't notice the attack from behind. Boss Xueyu is in complete shock, and the boss didn't think that someone could catch an experienced demon sect leader off guard. And only this fighter is capable of. Boss Xueyu asked, Master Chung Baihu, is this really him? And why did he attack the head of the demon sect of Darkness and Light and wound him with a blow from the back? Master Chung Baihu would clear the Bureau's territory of manipulators, and all the culprits would already be punished, and the sect boss wasn't a kind uncle. Master Chung Baihu told boss Xueyu he's happy to see that he's fine and has come to solve important nuances and find the culprits. And in the same second, Master Chung Baihu quickly went to boss Xueyu, and he never trusted the head of the Eastern Bureau and would make the reptile suffer. Master Chung Baihu delivered a powerful kick to boss Xueyu's stomach, and did the boss really believe that he would save him and only kill the sect boss there? Master Chung Baihu grabbed boss Xueyu's face, and he will clean up the mess, and the sect head and boss Xueyu made a mess and both destroyed each other. Master Chung Baihu started to take the QE energy from boss Xueyu, and he won't spare the cunning boss. And the system said to Master, everything is going according to plan. Boss Xueyu is screaming in pain, and he didn't expect Master Chung Baihu to be an enemy, and always trusted the fighter and thought that he was weaker than any fighter from the Bureau. Boss Xueyu asked Master Chung Baihu why he did this, and Chung took the QE energy from boss Yue, and he started the game and will finish it soon. Master Chung Baihu realized the plan was completed, and the Holy Maiden Yinting Sui remained, and the Bureau wouldn't touch her, and she wasn't in any danger, and he was glad. Master Ching Baihu noticed how Lady Yinting Sui was injured, and one of the sect members injured his Holy Maiden and almost killed his sister. Master Chung Baihu covered Yinting Sui with a mantle, and he would find a fighter and put everything on him, and no one would know how he helped Yinting Sui there. But Master Chung Baihu heard the footsteps of people, and this is a problem and must come up with a plan to quietly lead Yinting Sui out of the territory. The head of the Western Bureau asked his colleagues where Master Chung Baihu was, and there were no traces of him yet, but they would find each other soon and discuss everything. Master Chung Baihu came out of the building and said to boss Wu Qingsheng, he is there and ready to answer all questions, and asks boss Qingsheng not to be nervous. Boss Wu Qingsheng asked Master Chung Baihu what was going on there, and the boss wants to know why out of everyone in the Bureau he was the first to arrive there, and the intrigue. Boss Wu Qingsheng wants to get all the information from Master Chung Baihu and hopes the colleague will not lie, and Chung knows all the events, and this is a fact. Master Chung Bai-hu asked boss Wu Qingsheng does he suspect that he is the one involved in scheming and the boss can't blame his colleagues. Boss Wu Qingsheng asked Chung Bai-hu what he was talking about, and the master said his skills are weak and incomparable to boss Xueyu, and that's not all the data. Master Chung Bai-hu said that day Li Bai-hu secretly passed on the copper bone technique and showed the friendship between the East and West bureaus. Boss Wu Qingsheng said Li Bai-hu can confirm the facts, and fighter Li Bai-hu said to the boss, his friend Chung Bai-hu is right about everything 100%. Master Chung Bai-hu turned around and realized everything was going according to plan, and he had convinced boss Wu Qingsheng that he was innocent and she had started a war there herself. Master Chung Bai-hu let out a tear and pretended to be hurt that their boss Wu Qingsheng didn't believe his words and he would prove that he valued their friends. Master Chung Bai-hu said this book is written by boss Xueyu, and because of these facts, he considers boss Xueyu as his teacher and has always appreciated. Master Chung Bai-hu said with such a technique, how would he bother boss Xueyu, especially since they both serve Senior Lin and he remembers. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to Master Chung Bai-hu, it was a mistake for him to suspect friend Yi Cheng. It was a pity that he was weak and couldn't save brother Xueyu, and he respected Xue. Master Chung Bai-hu said, boss Xueyu gave his life for the Eastern Bureau. Such prowess deserves people to report it to their people. Master Chung Bai-hu said the brothers from the Eastern Bureau fought to the death there fearlessly, just like boss Xueyu, and asks not to be belittled. The soldier said Master Chung Bai-hu is generous, and he has not taken credit for others, and at such a moment Warrior Chung only thinks of his comrades. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to Master Chung Bai-hu he will report everything and is glad that boss Xueyu bravely fought hard against the demon sect of darkness and light. Officer Ming Qianhu had recovered from all the events at this time, and she didn't think that the sect would attack the bureau, and all the enemies surprised her so much. Ming Qianhu wonders what Master Chung Bai-hu's true strength is, and he has never shown any special techniques, and today, she saw the technique. Ming Qianhu also recalled Master Chung Bai-hu's snake-crushing technique, and he had destroyed the sect's opponent with a single blow. But Ming Qianhu realized it wasn't just the snake-crushing method, and all of Chung Bai-hu's moves were different from Jin Yue's school, and became confused. And at the same time, Master Chung Bai-hu came home, and Officer Ming Qianhu was waiting for a friend, and really wanted to ask a lot of interesting questions right away. Master Chung Bai-hu asked Ming Qianhu where Yinting Sui was, and it was his duty to make sure that she was okay, and heal the injuries and the enemy had injured her. Ming Qianhu told Master Chung Bai-hu, Yinting Sui's sister is in the house and she pulled the silver needle out of the body and applied ointment to the wound. Master Chung Bai-hu said to Ming Qianhu, if you want to take Yinting Sui away, you must first weigh your strength and take your time, and the officer made a mistake. Master Chung Bai-hu is not just talking about Prince Xiang's daughter Yinting Sui, but about Ming Qianhu's own sister, and asks his sister not to forget about Ming Ming. Ming Qianhu understood Master Chung Bai-hu's words, but she is begging her brother not to touch her sister, and it is better to punish her, and the officer is ready for anything. Ming Qianhu told Master Chung Bai-hu, she knows that he likes guys, and Chung covered Ming's face with his hand and said the couple is going to Z Palace. And at this moment when Ming Qianhu didn't expect it, Master Bai-hu kissed her, and must prove that he likes ladies and surprise Ming. Officer Ming Qianhu is shocked, and she didn't know that Master Chung Bai-hu is so good at courting a lady, and he is a romantic and was able to impress a lady in one go. Master Chung Bai-hu told Ming Qianhu to go back and not think about playing tricks again, and in the future, he wouldn't protect her from enemies and would hand her over without a second thought. After all the events, boss Wu Qingsheng asked assistant Xueyu if all the bodies were counted, and it is important to mention every fighter, and they are heroes. Assistant boss Xueyu said to Wu Qingsheng, all the dead brothers have already been listed, and tomorrow, Head Wu can inform the Empress. Boss Wu Qingsheng said the sacrifices of the Eastern Bureau are great, but in return, their capital is spared the calamities of the demon sect, and the boss will remember everything. Assistant boss Yue Yu said to brother Wu Qingsheng he is worried that there are still survivors in the demon sect and is absolutely confident in the hypothesis. Assistant boss Sui Yu said to Wu Qingsheng he decided so because 21 bodies were found at one point and are definitely related to the sect. Boss Wu Qingsheng was surprised and asked the assistant why he said that and asked him to explain all the information clearly so that he would understand the essence. The assistant said the court official examined the victims and their wounds show that almost all of them were killed with one blow maximum of 2, and these are facts. The assistant said if it was boss Shui Yu, it would take half an hour, because he is only at the 5th level of martial arts and he has known boss Shu for a long time. The assistant concluded that there was another master in the demon sect, and where he was unknown, and it looked like the master was already at the 6th level. The assistant said that sect master seems to have fought with the cult head against boss Shui Yu back then, and they caught him off guard and killed him. One of the fighters said to the boss, Wu Qingsheng Senior Lin has sent people to request an audience, and the boss should take the time to discuss things there. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to the assistant, Mr. Lin heard the rumors so quickly and asks Mr. Lin to come in, and they will all discuss the incident with the sect. The second son of the Lin clan said good evening to Mr. Wu Qingsheng, and he came to find out what had happened and the reason for all the fighting. Boss Wu Qingsheng is completely shocked, and he didn't expect that the second son of the Lin clan would personally come to find out the information, and it seems like this matter is so important. The second son of the Lin clan entered the tent and hoped that Mr. Wu Qingsheng and assistant boss Sui Yu would not hide the true details of the fights from him. The second son of the Lin clan asks for forgiveness, but his father has already heard about the cult's attack on the Eastern Bureau, and his father sent him to investigate. Assistant boss Sui Yu said to the second son of the Lin clan he sent people to notify his family of all the events, and their opinion is so important. The second son of the Lin clan said the position of the boss of the Eastern Bureau is vacant, and do the two of them have no candidate, but Wu said it will be decided by the emperor. The second son of the Lin clan said, "My father says they are all serving the dynasty, and therefore we should propose a candidate for the post in advance and unanimously." Wu Qingsheng told brother Lin, "Let Xueyu's assistant boss temporarily become the head until the imperial family chooses a new one, and he's so smart." The second son of the Lin clan asked assistant Song what he thought about it, and he liked the boss's candidacy. Wu Qingsheng Yi Song is not bad, but assistant Song told Mr. Lin he doesn't have any skills and is afraid of letting down the dynasty and won't be able to become the boss, and that's true. Mr. Lin said he has a candidate, and it's a centurion from the Western Bureau Cheng Baihu, and he excelled in this case, and Cheng will master the role of boss. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to Mr. Lin, "But there is only 1,000 man, and if Cheng Baihu gets promoted, I wonder what will happen to Ming Qianhu already." Boss Wu Qingsheng is waiting for an answer from Mr. Lin, and he is afraid that Cheng Baihu has bad plans in mind and will ruin the Eastern Bureau. Assistant Song said no one has seen Ming Qianhu in this case, and Song is willing to let her be demoted, and an experienced Master Cheng will take her place. Assistant Song said Headlin trusts Mr. Cheng Baihu, and he knows that the imperial family will send someone from the department anyway. The second son of the Lin clan listens with interest to boss Wu Qingsheng and Assistant Song's opinion, and together they will find a compromise and choose the boss. Master Cheng Baihu is at home, at this time keeping an eye on Yinting Sui, and she was in danger today, and well, he managed to save her in time. Master Cheng Baihu is sitting next to Yinting Sui, and her health is not in danger, and you have to wait for her to gain strength and energy in her sleep. And after a couple of minutes, Yinting Sui woke up, and Master Cheng Baihu is glad that the member of the demon sect of darkness and light didn't hurt the lady too much, and that's lucky. Master Cheng Baihu asked Yinting Sui if she realized her mistake, and it was not for nothing that he said that it was dangerous outside and she should not lose her concentration. Master Cheng Baihu was worried about Yinting Sui, and why did Ming Qianhu steal her? And she didn't have the strength and skills to protect her from her enemies. Master Cheng Baihu asked Yinting Sui if he dared to run away again, and the lady told her brother she would never run away from him and realized the mistakes. Master Cheng Baihu said to Yinting Sui next time, if sister escapes, not only will he possess her, but Ting Sui must also weigh all the risks. Master Cheng Baihu said to Yinting Sui, next time he will make her pay an unbearable price, and she will not forget this experience with him. Master Cheng Baihu said to Yinting Sui, there is good news, and the demon sect of darkness and light is dead, and he succeeded, and the plan worked. Master Cheng Baihu told the person to impersonate Yinting Sui so that he would die in the hall in her stead, and they would settle the problem with the sect forever. Master Cheng Baihu said to Yinting Sui he did so much for her and risked his life, but he didn't let her get hurt and saved her from all the enemies. Just then, suddenly Master Cheng Baihu quickly went to Lady Yinting Sui and asked if it was time for her to repay his good deeds. Yinting Sui realized she was trapped and wouldn't hide from Master Baihu, but she didn't want to play with him and hoped that Baihu would change his mind and let her go. Master Cheng Baihu said to Yinting Sui he won't leave today and wants to stay there with her, and they've known each other for so long and it's time to play with her. Yinting Sui is completely shocked, and she learns Master Cheng Baihu's true character and his instincts frighten her, but a friend actually saved her life. Master Cheng Baihu has told Yinting Sui to play properly, and he has long been waiting for the moment when she won't mind and he won't hurt her, and promises. Yinting Sui saw Yi's reaction as Master Cheng Baihu's interest in guys fake, and what kind of person has spread false rumors and is he a beast? Master Cheng Baihu kissed Yinting Sui, and she is a cute lady and he had dreamed of playing with her for so long, and in the past life Ting Su was beautiful. But the assistant told Master Cheng Baihu that Wu Qingsheng's boss was calling him, and Cheng wondered if he had given himself away somewhere and Wu Qingsheng had found out the secret. After a quarter of an hour of playing with Yinting Sui, Master Cheng Baihu decided that he had to go to boss Wu Qingsheng and find out why he was calling for a friend at night. After a while, Master Cheng Baihu came to the building and wouldn't make boss Wu Qingsheng wait, and he didn't turn over trifles and was curious to know. Master Cheng Baihu said to boss Wu Qingsheng, "Good evening, but they want to go straight to the important business, and thank you for coming there quickly." Master Chung Bai-hu knows that Mr. Lin's disciples are called the Lin faction, and they want power, take bribes, and are mired in corruption, and that's a fact. The Lin faction is despised by both the people and the court, but no one will fix it. And if they're looking for him, what good is that, Yi Chung wondered. Master Chung Bai-hu thought, is it really so serious that Mr. Lin himself has come? And he wants to find out important information as soon as possible. Boss Wu Qingsheng said for the position of temporary boss of the Eastern Bureau, Mr. Lin has nominated Master Chung Bai-hu, and everyone agrees with him. Master Chung Bai-hu said, Boss Wu Qingsheng needs to properly discuss all the nuances and details, and becoming the boss of the Bureau is not an easy task, and he is right. The second son of the Lin clan said to Chung Bai-hu in that case he will incur the wrath of his father, and took out an invitation and asks to come to their house soon. The second son of the Lin clan, Chung Bai-hu, said is 1,000-year-old and he is suitable for the role of boss, and many people are waiting but they don't get the chance anymore. The second son of the Lin clan said Chung Bai-hu is a decent person, and if he leads the bureau, father will be calm and he will continue cultivating. Master Chung Bai-hu understood the Lin faction had already decided to tie him down more tightly, and he didn't trust them 100% and had to check it out. The second son of the Lin clan said to Chung Bai-hu, his father has always offered him the position of boss, and he hopes Master won't refuse, and this is so important. The second son of the Lin clan started to leave the building, and he told them everything and believes in Master Chung Bai-hu's potential, and he will make a great boss. Master Chung Bai-hu holds the documents in his hands and realized it looks like he won't get away this time, and the second son of the Lin clan won't accept rejection, and that's a disaster. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to Master Chung Bai-hu, he also wants to give a friend one thing, and it's not for nothing that he called him at night, and will discuss an important matter with a friend. Boss Wu Qingsheng took out a book, and this is one of the two great techniques equal to the fist of the great beginning fist of the Blue Mountains, and the friend clearly didn't know about the technique. Master Chung Bai-hu is surprised and asks the boss to answer the question, and he wants to know where this technique came from, and he knew about the Blue Mountain Fist. Usually this method appears only in the middle of the game, already during the event The Whole Celestial Empire in the Chaos of War, and why it appeared earlier. Boss Wu Qingsheng said this method was given to him for safekeeping by Ming, and she told him to give it to a worthy person and he found a special one. Master Chung Bai-hu said thank you to Boss Wu Qingsheng, and he won't let him down. And the second son of the Lin clan believes him, and he will meet everyone's expectations. Boss Wu Qingsheng said to Master Chung Bai-hu, the female singer accounting office is checking Prince Shang's concubines today, and will he go evaluate them with him? Half an hour later, Master Chung Bai-hu came to the management of the singers, and the fighter learns a lot of important information, and the plot of the game has already begun to change. Master Chung Bai-hu couldn't refuse Boss Wu Qingsheng, and he would check to see if Yinting Sui was in danger, and he was responsible for Prince Shang's daughter. In the management of female singers, Ming Qianhu saw Master Chung Bai-hu, and she didn't think that he would come tonight, and I wonder what brother is up to. Master Chung Bai-hu asked Ming Qianhu what she was doing there, and they didn't solve many aspects last time, and he has to learn everything from her. Ming Qianhu told Master Chung Bai-hu she had helped check the lists and had already finished, and the officer was used to not letting down friends and family. Master Chung Bai-hu didn't think that the noble Ming Qianhu would take on such a task and asks to explain why the lady came to the singing show. Officer Ming Qianhu asks Master Chung Bai-hu not to embarrass her, and the friend asked the friend looks like she's willing to do anything for Sister Ming Ming. Ming Qianhu asks Master Chung Bai-hu to leave her and Sister Ming Ming alone, and even though she was demoted, she will now help Master. The system informed Master Chung Bai-hu of Sister Ming Qianhu's negative emotions and the remainder of Master's true key energy of 143 years. Master Chung Bai-hu understood there were 143 years of energy left, and if he put everything into the Blue Mountain Fist technique, then the fighter would make progress. Ming Qianhu said, in 10 days the ritual gathering will start and the sacred masters will come to expel all the bandits and demons. Master Chung Bai-hu said to Ming Qianhu, he knows this better than she does, and if she thinks of blackmailing him with this, Officer Ming will be disappointed. And in the same second, suddenly when Ming Qianhu didn't expect it, Chung Bai-hu kissed her, and he would prove that he was much smarter and more cunning than his sister. Ming Qianhu is very nervous and pushed Master Chung Bai-hu and asks to stop scheming, and there are people nearby and she won't explain it to others. Master Chung Bai-hu asked Officer Ming Qianhu what his sister knew about the Blue Mountain Fist technique that her grandfather had inherited and was interested to know everything. Officer Ming Qianhu was surprised and said to Master Chung Bai-hu, this is her grandfather's technique, and where did he get it from? And this is all valuable information. Master Chung Bai-hu asked Ming Qianhu why she asked this, and he wants to master the Blue Mountain Fist technique, and she is angry at her friend. Ming Qianhu said it's unbelievable, and her grandfather didn't even pass on the Blue Mountain Fist technique to her father, and it's so strange how it ended up with Chung Bai-hu. Master Chung Bai-hu showed Ming Qianhu the documents about the Blue Mountain Fist technique and asked his girlfriend to open her eyes, and he is not lying to her, and this is a fact. Officer Ming Qianhu was surprised and asked, Master Chung Baihu, is this really true? And she doesn't understand grandfather's logic and why he gave him the knowledge. A couple of hours later, Officer Ming Qianhu returned home and wants to discuss all the nuances with sister Ming Ming, and they will find a compromise. Ming Ming asked her sister, does Master Chung Baihu want the two sisters to enter the Purple Palace Hall, and what is the rascal up to? Officer Ming Qianhu agreed with her sister and said, Ming Ming is not everything, and Master Chung Baihu is also holding their grandfather's fist of the Blue Mountain Scroll. Ming Ming asked Ming Qianhu's sister, is she really willing to do anything for Master Chung Baihu? And is he manipulating and playing with their fate? Ming Qianhu patted Ming Ming's sister's hand, and she doesn't want to make concessions to Master Chung Baihu, and he will greatly regret disturbing them. Ming Qianhu said, Ming Ming, she wants to get close to Chung Baihu and stall for time, otherwise if he starts acting they won't have a chance. Officer Ming Qianhu asks sister Ming Ming not to worry, and she is not stupid and knows the limits and will not let Master Chung Baihu outwit them. Officer Ming Qianhu said to sister Ming, Ming, if she keeps her safe and doesn't let anyone hurt her, she is willing to come forward and she believes in her ideals. Ming Ming told Ming Qianhu's sister that she was carrying too much on her shoulders because she was too weak and she had let her down. Grandma said Ming Ming is a touching sisterly bond and she understood Ming Qianhu's character, and sister is lucky to have Qianhu. Grandma said Ming Ming before she passed on through people that 1,000 man from the Western Bureau already wants to cooperate with Wu Yunlu. Ming Ming said now that boss Zhui Yu has died, Mr. Lin has no people left and all the heads have decided who will become the temporary boss. Grandma asks Ming Ming to tell her that Wu Yunlu wants to be friends with Chung Baihu, and Ming asked what kind of donation Grandma Wu Yunlu is preparing. Grandma said Ming Ming is the first beauty of Baihua Lu, and Wu Yunlu has spent quite a bit of silver on her for more than 10 years, and it's time to repay her. Ming Ming asked her grandmother wants her to go and Chung Baihu can keep Ming as a concubine there, but sooner or later she will get bored. Grandma told Ming Ming to play with Chung Baihu 3 or 4 times, and they would keep his heart under control and Baihu would come to Ming again. Grandma said boss appreciates Chung Baihu and wants him to serve Wu Yunlu. Yi Ming should put 3 yang salve on him and deprive Chung Baihu of his strength. But Ming Ming asked her grandmother how to put the ointment on without being noticed, and she underestimated Master Chung Baihu's talent, and he would know everything in a minute. Grandma said to Ming Ming she put poison in the midst of a game with Chung Baihu, hiding the poison in her body, and Ming can't fail the task. At this time in the Lin mansion, the father is dealing with important matters with his son, and it is not for nothing that they entrusted the position to Chung Baihu, and the master has talents. Mr. Lin asks Lin Yang's son to pour incense, and he knows the son is an adequate person and thinks rationally, and he will leave everything to Lin Yang. The second son of the Lin Yang clan told his father that he still didn't understand why he was so worried about Master Chung Baihu and what the logic and meaning was. Mr. Lin said to his son today, the Empress wants to accept Chung Baihu and will personally approve Master Chung Baihu for the position of bureau boss. Lin Yang said to his father, although the Empress rules as regent, she rarely sees dignitaries in private. And why would the lady suddenly decide this? Mr. Lin said a month ago their servants in the capital caught a youth, and after questioning him, he claimed to be a descendant of the Chung family from Jing City. When Pod Chung of Jing took the city of Luoyang, they slaughtered everyone old and young, and among the slain was the An clan who now has status. Mr. Lin said, will the Empress forget the blood feud? And Lin Yang asked, it seems like she is so eager to take revenge on the Qing clan of Jing. Lin Yang said to his father, but there are so many people with the surname Chung. And isn't Chung Baihu definitely from the Jing family? But it's important for the Empress to believe them. At this time, Master Chung Baihu came to the palace to ask the Empress, and he will personally ask a lot of things, and she is aware of all the events and he believes her. The assistant told the Empress the Western Bureau's 1,000-man Chung Baihu came and requested an audience, and the lady told the assistant to let the guest in. The assistant asks Mr. Chung Baihu to come to the palace, and the Empress is waiting for him and appreciates that the master did not decline the invitation and came to her. Empress Anne told Chung Baihu that Mr. Lin had recommended him for the position of temporary boss of the Eastern Bureau and would Li bear the burden. Master Chung Baihu said to Miss he will do his best, and a friend wants to ease Mrs. worries and she will hand over all her tasks to him. Empress Anne said to Master Chung Baihu, this is beautiful and she is so happy about the loyalty and respect of a friend. But there is one caveat to this matter, Miss Wu Qingsheng said. For Chung Baihu's sake, I intercepted a report from the Ceremony Bureau, and it says that Master Cheng took away a maidservant from the Shang household. Master Chung Baihu took the documents, and the Empress asked her friend what he would say in defense, and Miss is ready to know all the information. Master Chung Baihu told Miss, and he believes there is a mistake, and people have given her incorrect information, and he is willing to explain everything personally. Miss An asked Master Chung Baihu if he took the maidservant as a legitimate wife or as a concubine, and Chung doesn't know why An asked. Master Chung Baihu said, Missy took Yinting Sui as a concubine, and Miss said that's good. But as for the legitimate wife, she has her own plans. Master Chung Baihu also wondered why there was no such plotline in the game before, or if it was some hidden branch and he would find out soon.